Let me just get my partner in. Partner in every sense of the word except that sense of the word.
There we go.
Hello?
I need to turn this up. One more time.
Hello?
You're very quiet.
Am I? Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
I just had to move the mic a bit closer to my face. Sorry about that.
That would help.
Yes, it would help. So we are currently live as we speak. So hello, welcome to Lightshock and Smidsy react to Robot Wars. I am Lightshock, of course, and I'm joined by Smidsy once more.
You're very echoey now.
Am I?
Okay, you're not anymore, but you were just for that while you're introducing yourself and me.
Oh, that's a bit strange. Shouldn't be echoing, but hey ho. But yeah, we obviously have done two of these already. The first one covered Series 1, and the second of these covered the first part of Series 2, which was the first 6 heats. And so today we'll be continuing on with the heats. Start with Heat G.
Your mic's swinging again.
My mic's echoing, is it? Well, it could just be me. It could just be me. You. I don't know.
It's a combination of echo and robot.
It could be. I don't know, but it should be. It might be the gain that I've put on the microphone. I don't know.
Oh, let me just leave and join the call. Actually, no, wait. I'll just cancel the call. Never mind.
Okay.
I won't do that.
Yeah.
What heat are we on?
We're on Heat G. Obviously, we did A through F last time. Heat A was obviously the rather abysmal napalm heat. Heat B.
Moving on.
Heat B was Mace's heat, where we had Mace versus Chaos at the end. Pretty
Yeah,
good
but
heat.
Wheelosaurus was the best robot there. He
Well,
should have won the heat.
Yeah, I suppose, but you know, sadly, didn't have his time in the sun. Heat C was Mortis.
Mortis,
Yes.
where it was the best robot, hands down.
The only robot that even stood a chance against it was
Was a middleweight.
yeah.
It was a very light heavyweight, shall we say.
No, I think Griffin would have had a chance if it had got through the first round. But
Oh yeah, Griffin, I forgot about Griffin.
yeah,
D was Behemoth's heat, or Behemoth's heat.
Behemoth, Behemoth, whatever you say. Yeah. It also had Razor in it, who had his first breakdown. Oh shit! I said first. How could I? How dare I? But yeah. Yeah, so Behemoth obviously ended up winning that heat because it was pretty much the second best robot there outside of Razor. So once Razor was out of the picture, it was a fairly easy win for Behemoth there.
I guess.
Well, maybe Inquisitor could have beaten it, but...
And then Kilotron's heat.
Kilotron's heat
actually happened.
Yeah, Kilotron's heat, not really anything to say, really. Kilotron was easily the only good robot in that heat, pretty much. And then Heat F, Panic Attack's heat, it wasn't too bad a heat, that one.
Okay.
Again, Panic Attack was probably the best robot there, but it was a bit more competitive than Heat E.
Disruptor, or even like Corporal Punishment.
Corporal Punishment was not a bad robot, just its scoop wasn't really effective at being a scoop.
That's putting it bluntly.
Yeah, about as bluntly as those ends must have ended up by the end of it. So yeah, we move on to Heat G next. So I will switch over. For some reason, I've got something else on. Just ignore what you see on the screen. It shouldn't have that.
Oh god, it wasn't hentai, was it?
No, I was watching something F1 related. For some reason, it's stuck on a picture of David Coulthard and Martin Brundle talking. I have no idea.
This
why.
is the highlight of the show so far.
I couldn't tell you why. Is it working now? I can't tell if it's working now. Oh god. What's going on? I might have to disconnect it and reconnect it. 1 second.
Oh god.
Technical difficulties, people.
On a random person's live stream account? No.
No, never. Never.
Never and ever.
Okay, seriously, what's going on? Why is this not working? This is strange.
This is what happens when we don't record on a Monday.
Yeah.
Well, I say we, you record.
Yeah.
I'm just the arsehole that shows up and occasionally talks.
I'm just trying to get this thing working. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, it's working now. We've got the screen up, so I'll turn the music off so that we can focus. Okay, so yes, we will be doing Heat G. So have you got that up yet?
I've got it up.
You got it up, yeah? Ooh, you had a bit of echo there as well, but doesn't matter. He'll be fine. Okay, so we will begin then. Hang on, let me just get my right controller up because I keep forgetting to do this.
Oh, you found it?
No, so what I do is I usually use my phone to control the Xbox that I'm playing this out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I've got my actual Xbox controller plugged into the PC to talk to you. It's complicated and boring, but you know. Anyway, we
Kind
will
of like
begin.
the first 3 seasons of Rabbit was.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey-o!
Hey, I mean, okay, 3 wasn't bad. We'll get to that eventually, but yeah. We are still plugging away through Heat Series 2, so we'll begin this now in 3, 2, 1, go.
Last time, nothing happened. So how many of these won their heat due to the interruption of the house robots? Because I think slightly more than half.
Yeah, I would say 5 out of the 6, probably. Because even like with Mace taking out Chaos, it pushed him into Matilda, who lifted it up, yeah. So, the Master of Disaster.
Was that a dick joke Craig Charles just made?
Well, considering the stuff he did on Takeshi's Castle, it would not surprise me.
Fair enough. Never watched Takeshi's Castle.
Oh, I could not recommend it anymore. I would definitely say.
Well, we know what we'll review next.
Yeah, if only they have some episodes on YouTube, but not every single one, sadly.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a shame. But we could do a few.
No, I was joking. Can we not?
What, you don't want to watch Japanese people making a fool of themselves?
I do that all the time while watching anime.
True. Anyway, onto the robots. The reigning champion is finally among us.
And the only thing different is aluminium armor.
You sure? I think it's actually a little bit taller than before.
Sorry, and a siren.
And it's got a siren as well, yeah.
Onslaught. It's got a tape wheel. It's got tape for wheels.
It's literally got taped wheels, yeah. 7 mile an hour speed. I swear it was faster than that later on.
It is faster later on. Also,
yeah.
not a
car
lifter.
Steering as well. Oh no, it's just a wedge in this, isn't it?
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
As it just bobs back and forth.
Oh, you gotta love Team Nemesis. And they're back
with
with the polka dot fur.
Also, the same picture they used in Series 1.
Pretty much, yeah. It's pretty much the same robot, I guess. Rocks.
It's a box.
It's literally just a box. That's literally all that can be said. It's a box. With a 75 kilogram lifting ram.
So, barely anything.
It can't even lift its own weight. It's heavier than that.
Hey, it's one of the best feather beetle weight robots in the world. Oh, wait, never mind. John Denny.
Oh, it has. Oh, I was trying to think where's that saw, but I think I could just see it poking out.
Kilohertz.
Kilohertz. Ooh, now this is a good robot, even if not the best driven.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Although, very good in battle bots. Actually, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen a couple of its BattleBots fights, and Kilos did pretty well there, didn't it?
Although it did lose to a thwack bot.
You're a bit echoey for me, by the way. I don't know why.
Oh, good. We're swapped roles.
Yeah, now you're echoing.
Oh God.
Oh, look who's here. Not Kill a Lot. I'm talking to what next to it? The Sentinel.
Is that a face?
I think it's supposed to be a face. Yeah.
It just looks like a washing machine with a crane on it.
All bow down to Robot Wars royalty.
Because it was the first champion.
It's a champion. Doesn't matter if it's the first.
Front hinge flipper, yes. Oh, my dreams are coming true.
It should be a front hinge flipper, shouldn't it?
Roadblock is massive.
So
Jesus.
it's effectively the same robot, essentially.
Still massive. Also, the disc is actually sticking out.
Well, that's helpful, isn't it? It might actually do some damage now.
I mean, did last time technically.
You hear the siren going off.
Hold forward, and then they'll let go. Nope.
The Sentinel does what it wants, basically. To anyone that doesn't realise, the Sentinel is basically just a forklift with someone, generally someone inside it.
Well, there was someone in R2D2, so that's not too hard to believe.
Oh, the shit they would get away with back in the days.
How did this arena support that Roblox and Kill a Lot?
Don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Jesus, that plywood arena.
Yeah, it was plywood, wasn't it? So you have no idea.
Oh, I got bare shags now.
Yeah. All the girls want me now. That's exactly what Philippa was thinking too. Hey!
Lads.
Onslaught.
A ski slope. Sure.
So yeah, this literally was just a wedge. It didn't have the lifter that it had later on, did it?
Also, that's technically the Ola armor it has, isn't it?
Pretty much.
A fucking hell, Onslaught.
Oh, onslaught.
At least it's a good-looking machine.
It looks good, yeah. To be fair,
It looks amazing.
it looks
honestly.
nice and sleek, and it's got some speed to it. Oh. But yeah, as I said before as well, it's car steering, which is unique for most robots. Most robots have a tank style steering. Oh, get off the wall! Get off the wall! There you go. Oh.
Oh, and he did so much.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's scraping it. I take it back.
Yeah, Sparks, because he's actually got the better blade on now. Hey, and in the pit. Nice one, Sentinel.
All the tape rolled off.
Yeah. Had no grip.
See, not even
Great
Craig
big
knows what a
clunking
Sentinel is.
thing. I couldn't have said it better myself, Craig. Really couldn't have.
Well, it did have grip, Craig. It just lost it. Oh, we've got a load of sellotape back in the pits.
Yeah, we'll put some more sticky tape on and it will be ready to go for the next round.
Oh, you say sticky tape? Fair enough.
Sticky tape, sellotape, doesn't matter.
It's all the same shit.
Gaffer tape, duct tape.
Speaking of shit.
Now, I won't have any bad words said about Nemesis.
It didn't win a fight.
So, yes, it did. It pushed Shunt off the thing, so it did technically win.
That's not a fight.
I mean, depends on how you define fight. It's still won.
Also, there's no base plate again.
There is not, no. I'm off to go play.
Nemesis is Waluigi. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. I'm about to get singed.
I've seen some shit in my day.
That's what the boggly eyes are for. Hey, what you doing? is smoking. It's still moving. That's the thing about the fire. It doesn't usually actually do much. It just looks good. Oh, is it through? Is it there?
Hey!
I think they counted that. It was technically at the
Nice
end.
hole in it.
That hole is the pneumatic spike, isn't it?
From Kill-A-Lot, I reckon.
Is it? No, because are you talking on the mouth?
Like near the mouth. It's like on the left.
I'll have to have a look at that. Oh,
I know, just looked away.
Yeah, I would look at it if I could see through the fire and the flames. Right.
There it is.
Oh, okay, fair enough, yep. I thought you were talking about the hole on the mouth, which was basically the pneumatic spike. But no, you're right. It did take damage.
Now, ground clearance the bot.
Yeah. Ground clearance. The game.
I do like the acronym for ROCS, to be fair.
What's that say? Robo Operative Combat System. Something like that.
Yep. I can't tell if that is wood or plastic. And that is so slow. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Did you see the amount of empty space in that thing as well? It's like, oh my god. So they're going
and the slowest moving forward. It's smooth.
It's smooth, but the driving could use some work. Now they're fucked. Now they stuck. Oh.
Oh, finally, Bash is doing something.
It's about time.
Every house robot is there. What the fuck? And goodbye.
Bye bye. They don't like the funkadelic paint job, clearly. Oh, how nice of Dead Metal to put him back on. How nice of Dead Metal to put it back on his wheels.
We didn't do as well as we expected. A little bit bashed.
Come here, young man.
Just a bit.
How old are you?
7.
You're 7. And what were you doing?
Working the forklift.
Working the forklift. I shouldn't take them.
Easy.
I shouldn't take them.
Oh, come on, don't be too harsh. He's not in tears, at least.
Yeah, he's taking it well, to be fair. Fair play to the lad, fair play.
Now,
to be fair, 8.8 metres in most of the other rounds, it probably would have been enough to get through.
True.
But we've still got a couple more to go. Limpets next, I believe. But will it be a limp-wristed attempt? That's the question.
He's got faith. Good old kid.
Yeah.
Just like most of this Rebel Wars community, we're having hope that Rebel Wars comes back on. It never will, but still.
I mean, it did once. You never know. Could happen again.
Never twice. Speaking of empty space, Limp-Tivit's got quite a bit of empty space. Never mind.
No, it's a little bit more. Compared to rocks, it's much more compact. Yeah.
Well, it is a wedge that is off the ground.
It is. But it's got track, so it should have some good, traction. It's not fast though.
Amen to that. I know it's slow, but it's not that slow for a tracked robot.
Yeah, tracks aren't generally that quick. You don't get many that are. I think the only one that's relatively quick is Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Mortis.
Mortis is fairly quick, but I think Suicidal Tendencies is quicker, isn't it? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of tracks,
What did it? They closed it because of that?
Well, I mean, what could it do after that? It wasn't. It was only going to be going around in circles.
Pivot.
Oh, I wanted some toast. Just go and find Team ISIS. They can give you their scarab. Slow cheese on toast.
Actually, that's a good idea. Everyone, listen to this. When you go to BattleBots, armor your robot in bread.
Yes. Because if you, when you lose, you at least have some nice toast.
Maybe a bit of petrol as a butter.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm just going to turn the volume up on the stream. Alright, now it's time for kilohertz. God, John Reed looks so much younger now than he does now.
God. His hairline is still bad.
Yeah, still not great.
Also, I just realised camo trousers.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not actually the kilohertz team, mate.
Still.
Watch your leg, buddy. Don't want it axed.
Yeah, slam.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, what? Oh, no, he's pushed back.
I just want to point out they let Nemesis through on that same kind of principle, but not kilohertz.
It doesn't matter. It's still through anyway, but yeah, it's a bit
better than
harsh.
rocks.
That was a great charge, though. I think that's one of the fastest robots we've seen so far. It's like,
And took the back of dead metal.
Yeah, he broke the back of dead metal at least. So.
Yeah, I was hoping to demonstrate its speed. It is quite fast. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Imagine it went up the ramp.
I mean, he's not wrong.
How did it do 1 point better than Onslaught?
I think because it fell in from a different angle, maybe.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could assume.
So how's fixing going on Olympic? We're a bit short on time. You haven't fixed that chain yet, have you? You haven't got one.
We'll limp home.
Oh, he's making limp jokes now as well.
Activated yet? No. They're not working.
Next try. Trying to make them as fireproof as possible.
Oh, now it has a base plate. God damn it.
Back plastic.
Oh, so maybe it just didn't have it for the showing.
Enough to keep the flames off for about
Is that
2 minutes.
fair play? Or maybe they just realised I needed one. Ah, Skittles again.
time for us to bowl you over with our next
I think Craig just goes, boom.
on Robot Wars.
I got a strike.
Bionic, and the Skittles are industrial-sized barrels, and the only spares are the body parts needed afterwards. Now, all our contestants
The explosive cans that never explode.
time allowed.
Yeah, no way.
Unless you're playing the games, thinking about it.
All about wanton destruction.
Yeah, they do. If you're in the games, they do, don't they? Well, I haven't played the Robot Wars games in a long time.
I always make some time to make Robot Arena 2.
I had that downloaded. I think I might still have it somewhere, but I can't remember. Go on, then, Robot.
Technically, Robot Champions counts.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Just not-
Robot. Oh yeah.
It's a scoop, Jonathan. God damn it.
Yeah, it's a scoop, not a shovel.
And a scoop does not do damage either.
Oh, it's doing pretty well.
Something I don't understand about this is how are you supposed to knock down the bottom ones, or the ones at the very bottom of the roll on the floor?
No idea.
Because just half the time you just push them out the way, don't you?
Yeah, you just push them and they end up pushing others. Yeah.
Not as bad as we'd hoped. We just hope that's enough to get us into the arena. We're looking forward to some fights.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. 34. What was the highest in Napalm's heat? I can't remember.
It's like 20 something.
20 or so, yeah.
I think 24 from Demolition Demon.
Yeah, Demolition Demon definitely did the best. I can't remember, but it definitely was not 34.
Is Dead Metal okay? It's just spinning in space.
He's just disco. Did you not know Dead Metal's a mean disco dancer in his spare time? Him and Sakila are always out in the town. Ooh.
Oh, so that's what's happened to Bash. He's become a professional disco dancer.
Nah, he's the pyrotechnics guy.
Oh, fair enough.
This is a good run by Onslaught though. He got quite a lot of barrels down.
Oh, they're attacking Bash again.
Well, they must think they're done enough.
You can see the wires.
Yeah, it's not the most. I can't think of the word. Securely built.
Yeah, that was okay. Secur's a good word.
Securely works.
Excellent. You're obviously through to the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. The Onslaught.
Well, it's not obvious.
Well, it is now.
57? What are even 57 barrels there? Jesus, that's a lot. Look at the state of it.
We'll just throw some tape around him. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Oh, good thing Kian isn't in the... there's a guy called Kian who sometimes watches my streams. He's Irish.
Oh, is he Irish?
He would rip you to pieces for that.
My accent's fine, thank you.
Oh, he wouldn't agree.
Well, of course he wouldn't. Everyone from the language doesn't agree with an accent.
Well, luckily for you, Kian isn't here, so you don't have to worry.
I just want to put Bash put down a barrel for Nemesis, but Nemesis self-righted it.
Bash was just trying to help, as a way of apologising for burning it.
And Nemesis said he didn't need help.
Yeah,
He's an independent woman
I can do this by myself.
He's an independent woman who needs no bash.
Yeah, I'm a strong independent robot who don't need no bash. Oh dear. So how much was that?
How did he get the fur?
38. Roadblock's looking a bit suspect now.
Launch the catapult in 3, 2, 1. Yeet.
Fire! Look at that! They're pretty much all down there. Jesus Christ.
Well, you don't need to. The barrels.
Yeah.
Out the arena. The first out the arena is that barrel.
Yeah.
The first out the arena is that barrel.
It doesn't count. It's not a robot. It doesn't count. It's not a robot, so it's not technically out of the arena.
Did you have to stand from Yorkshire there?
I think it got stuck in reverse gear there.
Yeah. That's not going to haunt John Reed at all.
No, not at all. That's never going to come back to bite him in the arse.
It's nice, isn't it? I'm just really sad I didn't get the hammer working. Hopefully we'll have it working for the arena. Yeah. We'll see you there.
Yeah, you're going to fucking need it.
They look dangerous throughout. They are through the initial search.
64.
And now Roadblock is very close to being eliminated, the champion.
But the truck has been fixed.
Yes. So now what can Limpet do?
Chug.
Do.
Why would you go at an angle? Just go straight on.
That's actually a good idea, going from an angle, because if it went straight in, I don't think it could have really done anything. Still not doing much, but again, like, if this was the first heat, I think Limpet would be doing enough. Like, more than enough. But I think this heat is a bit more of a higher standard.
Not by much, I'd say.
I mean, there's Roadblock, there's Onslaught, there's Kilohertz, there's Nemesis. Okay,
Come on, Nemesis.
Now, Nemesis may not be the best robot, but it is well controlled.
Fair, I guess.
Like I said, don't you dare say a bad thing about Team Nemesis. I won't let you leave it down. Ah, oh, unlucky.
And the Rockster were never seen from again.
Nah, never. We'll never see them again. Yeah, before that. Before that.
Well, yeah, for
it was in the Pinball Series 3.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, they. I don't think they did very well. But I think they were. They must have been a reserve for Series 3, but they let them do pinball. But yeah, they didn't do well, if I recall. But we'll find out when we get to Season 3, I suppose. But yes, they do return much later. Admittedly with a better robot, but...
Oh, both teams technically return with a better robot, spoilers.
Yeah. Kilohertz versus Roadblock.
Oh!
What?
There was supposed to be a Limpet version 2.
Was there supposed to be a second version of Limpet?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, Roadblock Kilohertz.
Yeah. Kilohertz went for the fat. Kilohertz went. I think it's dead. It went for the fast drive and it hasn't worked out.
Although the axe is very good.
www.cyborg.org/kilohertz. I guarantee. Oh my god! I thought the axe was broken. It's just the mechanism.
And the drive.
You don't say, Jonathan Pierce. I could have told you that five minutes ago. Well, maybe not that much, but
2 minutes.
Oh, what's it, Dead Metal? I thought DM was going in the pits, but nope. Yeah, kilohertz was the literal definition of a glass cannon in Series 2. Fired very quickly, but then...
No, kilohertz's existence is a glass cannon.
Yeah, kilohertz is. Spoiler warning, it becomes something much better later on.
Oh wow, there was a third version of Limpet.
Was there?
Yeah, in 2015.
Jeez, the more you know. That's pretty cool. Now, Nemesis versus Onslaught.
This would be an okay fight.
Yeah.
No, it's big. Oh, it does work.
No work, yeah, all good. What? It's got a kebab.
See, it's a whole onion, a whole garlic. Why a veggie kebab? Where's the chicken?
Yeah.
Maybe some of the.
You don't really want to.
Shake.
You don't want a chicken kebab because you don't know what's in them.
Leave the call.
Okay.
Leave the call.
Okay. Why? Because the people won't be able to hear your beautiful voice on stream.
No, just that pun was awful.
Oh, I think Nemesis is dead, and a good push from Onslaught, and bye-bye. So they fell at exactly the same stage as they fell last season. Considering it's pretty much the same robot, not bad.
And still haven't won a fight.
No, they have not. Oh, Smidsy, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you for a second there, but you're alright.
No. All I said was, oh, you agree with me that Nemesis has never won a fight.
Well, never won a arena fight. It's won a sumo fight. I'm not going to let I'm not going to let it go.
I feel like there's going to be a brewing issue between us.
There has already been an issue between us for ages.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And there's also been an issue between me, you, and my dolphin.
Yes. You need to get that sorted.
And speaking of sorted, Onslaught doesn't work.
Onslaught isn't moving. Wakey,
Let's get a spike up the
wakey.
ass.
This is disappointing, to be honest, because I honestly think Onslaught might have had a good chance if it was working. It's snippy. I think it could have, if it had been able to...
The car steering now.
True. It would have been a good fight, but unfortunately,
Well, it's actually quite a big fire.
yeah. Well, I think Dead Metal got a pretty nice snipe shot right into the electronics. Oh, and now they're having to go at everyone else.
Oh, Dead Metal, Jesus!
Right on the
Oh,
disc. Oh. Doesn't matter. Roadblock wins.
And poor Onslaught team didn't get called up.
So the reigning champions, despite a scare in the trial, make it through to the semi-finals.
That's right. We had to put up with shunt instead.
You gonna make any more for the series semi-finals?
We've got a bit of work to do, yeah. Like Dead Metal snapped our strummer shaft again.
Yeah, you don't freaking say.
Dead Metal, stop touching robot shafts. Jesus.
I'll show you my robot. You show me
Oh God, Craig, no more innuendos, please.
on Robot Wars. Good night.
Good night indeed. Let's see if anything happens at the end.
Had a mind of its own on the start. It jumped backwards. We managed to get to move forwards.
And a mind of its own. It didn't move.
Yeah. All right. Pause it there. Let's stop. Okay. So, Heat G, the first of the second lot of semi-finals. A fairly decent heat, I'd say. Like I said, there
It
were
was okay.
three fairly good robots. Nemesis, Roadblock, Onslaught, Kilohertz. Nemesis was alright. You know, it's basically Nemesis being Nemesis. You know.
Well, the thing, all these robots work.
I can hear you.
You said Limpet. Did you mean Rocks?
No, Limpet in the trial run. Rock's Gauntlet run, though. Yeah, as I said, Rock's Gauntlet run probably would have got through quite a few of the heats. Especially, yeah. So, yeah, I think those two robots, Limpet and Rocks, I think they were a bit unlucky to come into a fairly competitive heat.
At the same time, they weren't really the best, but at the same time, you can't need robots like that.
Yeah.
You can't have. Also, you know, Series 2, so you still
Series
got
2, the standards aren't quite as,
aren't
quite to the high regard that they will get later on. So, yeah.
It's one of those things. I'd say this is a good episode. It's just that I think the battles are actually the worst part.
Yeah, the trials were the best. I think the trials were the best part. Seeing Kilohertz absolutely storm into the barrels, and as stupid as it is, the debut of the Sentinel was interesting, to say the least. It did cause
it pushed and block. Who else did it block? But that was it actually.
Yeah.
No robot actually thing, right? No robot went down the middle part.
I don't think they did.
They either went left or right.
Yes.
Actually, no, wait, no. Limpet went down the middle.
Okay. Yeah. Limpet did go down the middle because Rocks and Nemesis went down the ram rig, and then the other three, Roadblock, Kilohertz, and Onslaught, they all took on the Sentinel. But yeah, it was good heat. Probably one of the better heats we've had so far. But yeah, Roadblock. Like I said, it was a bit lucky in the trial. If Limpet had done a little bit better, we might have had a bit of a shock. But yeah, once it got through the trial, it basically had a fairly easy. It wasn't really challenged in the battles because Kilohertz killed itself and Onslaught never even worked. So.
Oh my god!
What?
I just found out that John Denny, the driver of Limpet, he actually put some bread on Limpet. And he had time.
Did he actually?
I'm looking at the wiki.
Oh, for God's sake. I thought we were joking.
No.
So they actually put bread on the robot, expecting it to get charred. Oh, well.
Too bad we didn't see Limpet Mark 2. That's what I'm going to say. Cause actually
Limpet wasn't a terrible robot. It was a bit slow.
But second version of Limpet.
Yeah, would have. That's what I'm saying. Like the progression would have been interesting to see, but wasn't to be, sadly.
It became one of the best beetle weights.
Ah, fair enough. So I suppose it had its
You haven't watched BuggleBots, have you?
No, you didn't. You mentioned that last stream that I have to watch that at some point. I will. Maybe that can be what we do after Robot Wars. You can enlighten me.
Screw BattleBots. Screw. What's the other one? What's the game show one?
Robotica. Yeah. Oh my god, I remember that. Yeah. But yeah. We'll move. I guess we can move on to Heat H. Roadblock, worthy winner, but maybe a bit fortunate in some cases.
I'd say either that or Kilohertz. Well, I guess Onslaught technically.
I think any of those three could have won. To be honest, if Roadblock hadn't made it through the trial, like I said, if Limpet had got a few more down, honestly, that could have blown the whole heat wide open. Hell, Nemesis could have friggin' won for all we know.
I was about to say Nemesis could have won because you imagine if Kilohertz slammed into Nemesis
and died,
spikes sticking out there,
and then maybe Limpet got a lucky win on Onslaught, and then I honestly think Nemesis would have beaten Limpet. So. A lot of what ifs, I suppose, you could take away from that heat. But
and then, but what if everyone broke down and Rox was the only contender.
Oh god, don't even get me thinking about
Should we
that.
just start Heat H?
Yeah, start Heat H. We don't want to think about those bloody forklifts in.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, Amigo. Hey, I get to do the intro fans. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fire last heat.
Yes. Oh, kilohertz.
Roadblock! That's the only hear you hear. Roadblock!
Yeah. I noticed the sound's a bit distorted on this one, but it doesn't matter.
Oh well.
You can see, look at the video quality. I think this is not a good. This isn't an NJGW.
Now, I don't live in a neighbourhood watch area. In fact, I've got the neighbours from hell. The only people invited to their barbecues are the fire brigade, and their garden pond has cut us off from the mainland.
Greg, do you want to meet my neighbour? He's a right twat.
I mean, they might keep themselves
My neighbour's okay.
but the chances are they're not brewing elderberry wine. They're building robots. And tonight, 6 seemingly friendly mechanics are going to show us their true selves.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Go on then, what we got?
Oh, I can't wait.
No. Sting.
It's
literally just.
It's a steel coffin.
Yeah, pretty much. With spikes all over it.
With toothpicks and a saw blade at the back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh. It's Mr. Cassius.
Wedge. Leaning wedge.
Leaning wedge. A very topsy-turvy wedge. Oh,
this Turbot's going to be terrible.
Oh, definitely.
Speaking of terrible.
Speaking of terrible. Holy shit.
How did I get from that? You know what? Nah.
Let's not say. But all we'll say is this is a very interesting start for 2 Roboteers who become interesting. Let's put it that way.
Loco.
It's basically a train.
Yeah, it's a train.
It's literally that's what it's probably named Loco for. It's literally just a train.
Fair enough. With the 2 of the highest spikes in the world.
I do like the flame graphics though.
True.
Rampage. I mean, fairness, it doesn't look terrible. It looks a bit like a ancient barbaric response.
I thought you were going to say like a chariot, but sure.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It's got like the steep wedge.
Mm.
Oh god.
The wizard.
Are we ready for some magic? Yeah. Chain whips and drill bits.
It's a kinky witch.
It's not the witch. It's the wizard.
Oh, my bad. It's not Harry Potter, it's J.K. Rowling.
Yes, very much.
And this is Philip and Forrester.
Less Harry Potter, more Barry Trotter.
What?
I know that sounds stupid, but I know for a fact that is generally a thing.
Yeah.
So this time they've got a ramp and a big sphere.
Also, it's a different kind of
oh no!
ramp.
I thought it was going to get smushed.
Different kind of ramp, and Philip and Forrester wasn't riding it.
Oh my.
Do you reckon this is the same? Do you reckon Recyclops uses the same RAM as Cassius? I mean, Cassius uses.
No, no, because if you remember with Recyclops, the tongue came out and then flipped. Whereas this one,
the RAM for the flipper. That's what I meant.
No, because I think the flipper was a bit smaller on Recyclops, so I don't think it's the same RAM. I might be wrong, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, if he is under 1.5 tons, yes.
How much is 1.5 tons in kilos? Do you know?
1,500.
Oh, but no.
No way. I refuse to believe Cassius can lift 1,500 kilos. Oh, but it can half move. Oh, look at that. We thought Kilohertz was quick last
Who
time.
wants a hug? That was Michael Gambon in the audience.
What's that?
That looked like Michael Gambon in the audience.
I didn't see.
No, if you want to pause it.
Nah,
Actually, no,
it's
don't
alright.
bother.
Nah, don't worry. It's fine.
It's just some old guy that I thought looked like him.
Well, the wizard's in the so I guess Dumbledore came to cheer on. The irony,
rest his
the
soul.
irony being Harry Potter wasn't even a thing at this point.
No,
I don't think it was like until 2000.
it is a 2000 Spain.
Yes. It's
Why does it look like a man with a funny hat on top of Loco?
Talk me through what
Anyone else see that?
the features you've designed.
I'll have a look when I see it.
That wind right back in and then fire out with some pretty hard force. And what about all these designs around the outside?
Oh, God.
Oh!
Oh.
Idea, flames,
Come on, we need more.
outsides.
Yes.
Well drawn, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
And I can't tell if Loco's got ground clearance.
Yeah. Like it's not rocks levels of ground clearance, but it's enough.
It's nippy.
Yeah, it's not slow. But I think they're going to be into the pits.
Goodbye. Jonathan, this is the second run. Calm down.
Calm down. We don't know if it's going to be enough ground yet.
I mean, that's the same as what? Onslaught and Kilohertz?
Yeah, 10.4. Literally almost exactly the same. Oh, boy.
Groundhog, driven by Graham Bone and Alex Smorgy.
Ugh.
The robot is actually powered by 4 of these cordless steel motors, which are situated in the legs.
Oh, these motors.
And these motors.
I do like the idea of Groundhog. I'll give him that.
Yeah. It might have worked if, ground clearance. Yeah. If ground clearance wasn't such a funny little thing for Robot Wars. You don't want it.
I kind of want to make this in Robot Arena 2, because I think that might actually be pretty fun.
You should put wheels on the top as well, so they can run whatever way. Oh.
No, just make it like exactly the same. So like you have the wheels just turning.
I still. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. I cannot believe they went from this to Firestorm. I don't care. I've got to say it. I can't not say it. Basically, for those of you who don't know, Firestorm's a very good robot that we'll see in the next series, and these guys made it.
And my personal favourite robot.
It's always been a robot I've respected, but I wouldn't say it's a personal favourite of mine. But I like it's been in some great fights, had some great moments. So
I think it's had more bad moments than good robot moments as well.
yeah. Whoa!
Timber caught with his pants down. What a muppet! In my opinion, Kilolok should have let go, and they should have, carried on the run.
Yeah.
I mean, if they ran out of time,
What's all the smoke? Oh my god! It literally, how many people have they got trying to lift it back onto its track?
Not very well.
Not very well.
We are, but it looks like he's a bit ill there at the moment. He's leaking. He's not letting go,
They still got
They
him.
had to lift Kilolok and Groundhog.
And they had to lift Groundhog back into the air. Why couldn't they have had Kilolok? Unless maybe the claw was broken when it fell over. I don't know. They're getting a hero's welcome.
Fair dues.
I mean, fair play. They are the first. I suppose they are technically the first robot to do damage to Kilolok. And it was Groundhog of all robots.
Well, this team's got an issue with house robots, don't they?
Yes. Again, we'll see that later on. Speaking of things we'll see later on.
Oh, it's not a sword disc. It's just a weird spike.
Yeah, it's literally just a weird spike with a tail. I don't know how much. I don't think it's going to do a lot. I will say though, I like the look of Sting. I think it looks cool.
Again, it is a metal coffin.
It is literally just a metal coffin, but
A cool metal coffin. That's why I want to go in when I
Yeah.
die.
oh yeah, hell yeah. It's a bit, yeah, basically, when I write my will, I'm gonna say on it, I want to be buried in a coffin that looks like that.
In Sting.
In Sting, yeah. Just get me Sting and just put my ashes in it.
Oh, I think I remember what happens.
Oh, he's not happy, is he?
It's going through.
It's doing a little bit of damage.
Oh no, it's not this one.
No.
So who gets further? Bloody Loco or Sting?
Sting. Because Loco went in from the left side, Sting went in from the middle. So I think there was 1 meter in it.
Hmm. But it still went forward, so surely momentum, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
They're through.
They're through, that's all that matters, yeah.
And that kid has been playing Pokemon Gold.
Quite.
Of course, it's just... You know, I just realised Rampage is Series 2 in a nutshell. A big box, a box with a wedge that's off the floor, exposed wheels, and a saw disc at the back.
That is typical Series 2, isn't it?
Well, no, it looks good.
It looks alright, to be fair. Like I said, like, if they got if they got that wedge on the floor, it might be actually a decent wedge bot. So that's why I said it looked a bit like.
Why do I feel like Rampage comes back? To Google.
Yeah, to Robot Wars Ricky. Don't know why I said Ricky instead of Wiki.
It's a fan rookie. It doesn't matter, same thing.
Spike's causing havoc.
Nope.
No?
And they've lost driving one wheel.
Yeah, they have. I think they're in trouble then.
Oh no, wait, where's moving? It's just...
Like, stop it!
Ooh,
that's gruesome.
That's an awkward angle.
Very awkward angle.
Oh god, the metal saw is terrible.
I mean, it's better than the grinding disc he had before, but not by much.
What they should do is just give Dead Metal a concrete disc. That'll do a bit of damage.
Yes, 3 meters, not very good. That means Groundhog's going through.
What about the top? That is not big for that, that is tiny.
Well, for Series 2 standards, it's probably fairly big.
Nemesis.
Ah, yes, fair point. Touche.
We'll see how this last team does. We're probably out, but we'll have to see.
He's honest.
Yeah.
Wizard, Captain Ozzy Bolter.
This is Wizard. As you can see, obviously, this is the Wizard hat. I'll just take it off for you a moment. Inside is a Wizard's voice. One of its
Oh
main
god.
functions is a hole saw in the front here. On the side is a
Imagine being in the pits and hearing that just, what the fuck?
to whip our competitors out of the ring.
I think we've gone on Discord. What the fuck was that?
Time for a bit of magic, my friend. Yeah, there's your magic. He's about to disappear.
And like I said, it is a kinky witch. Wizard.
Oh, kinky wizard. Oh no, not the hat.
Boo! Why are they booing?
I don't know. Why are they booing? I couldn't tell you. Driving. Terrible. That's what went wrong.
Imagine what they could have done if they actually, like, decided not to put a super silly voice clip in there.
Don't know. Right.
Yeah.
So Rampage is gone, and we're now doing soccer.
Speaking of soccer, did you see PSG versus Thingy yesterday?
I don't watch football, but go on, tell me what happened.
Pretty much some like 18-year-old fucking destroyed them. And
Why?
PSG are like a big team.
Who were they playing?
Some like not as good. They lost to a very mediocre team, should we say? But like some, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Just like stuttering.
Yeah, I don't watch football.
They were glorious goals. I actually really recommend watching the highlights because they were good.
Well, I have literally no interest in the sport, so.
Me neither, but I just someone at
Oh,
work showed me.
look at
hello,
Loco. Ah, crafty.
Whoever said Loco wasn't quick during this intro was a fucking liar.
Yeah, Cassius was busy dealing with the house robots. Loco was like, "All right, I'll have the ball. I'll go."
So nothing new then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cassius, I mean.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what Cassius does best, isn't it?
Is Groundhog moving?
It is.
It's Sting that isn't moving.
Isn't moving.
I don't know.
Rex, the goals this way.
I wonder why Rex decided to put like hydraulics and it's on the wheels.
Don't know.
Just it's like such a poor. Well, actually, you're right. It's a foul.
So Groundhog is technically moving.
Just the wizard is there.
And good
Not
goal by
bad.
Cassius. But now what happens with the other three? Because I'm certain Sting isn't moving.
I think the wizard is just moving, and so is Groundhog.
We'll find out in a second. Yep, the wizard is just... Groundhog's got the most movement. Wizard seems to be easy control. Yeah, Sting is dead. Oh, you don't say, J Pig. Wake up. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda.
I can't tell if he's upset or just
disappointed, probably.
No, cheering up.
Yeah, well, he likes that. He likes the sight of the ball on fire.
So is the wizard moving?
Goodness gracious! Great
Nope.
balls. Nope, it's not. But I think Sting died first.
But whoever touched the boom the most?
Well, Groundhog's at least trying.
Is that the chain? Or is that just a bit of plastic?
I've no idea what that is.
It's a bit of toilet roll when you leave the toilet.
Oh. Bye bye.
Bye, Sting. Nice knowing you.
Yeah.
The highlights.
Never come back again.
Well, you already spoiled that.
No, I didn't. I don't, well,
Pretty sure
okay.
you did.
All right. Well, all right. They come back next season. Yes.
Yeah, whatever. If you didn't know, I just did. So whatever.
It doesn't matter.
You spoiled Firestorm, so that's my retribution.
Fine. Whatever. Whatever. Yep. Right decision. Sting didn't even move. At least Witch and Groundhog were trying. Oh.
He's smiling.
Sad.
What happened to your robot?
Power board went. One of the switches has gone in. It's only like a 50-pence item.
Only a 50-pence switch is burnt out and it's all gone.
Sounds like Rabbit Wars.
Yeah. That's how it. That's the way the cookie can crumble.
Yeah, you're looking at him.
Have you enjoyed yourself on Robot Wars?
Yeah.
Well, come back for the next war, won't you?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give these chaps a round of applause.
9-year-old Matthew, one of the stars of Robot Wars so far, but sadly...
Hold on, why did Groundhog have a drill in it?
Pass.
It's good job.
I have no idea.
I'm not much of a footballer. One thing I have seen for other boys
Oh.
Oh, Rex Goward's a really nice guy, to be fair. He was happy to see them. Because I think he was literally just going for them first, wasn't they? I think Loco's not a bad robot.
Ish.
It's alright. I know it's got some ground clearance, but it's decently fast. It's well controlled. And, yeah.
I say we can see the control now. I get to get Groundhog, so maybe not.
Yeah. I don't see much happening here.
Ooh, I like this camera shot.
Yeah, pretty good. It's a pretty good camera shot.
Ooh, can we just keep it below
Groundhog, yeah.
Groundhog. Hey, this is the only time where the spikes of Loco will be effective.
Yeah, because they might actually reach a robot.
Same thing with Groundhog Disc.
Meanwhile, Shunt's pickaxe is not so much. Tap.
Groundhog is just a trolley, isn't it?
Pretty much. Looks like you should put your shopping in it. The new Groundhog shopping trolleys available at Tesco's.
Why Tesco's?
It was the first one that came to my mind.
I'll be better.
Bruh, have you seen Lidl's?
We don't support the Germans, Lightshock. We know
well, you know the fight's boring when we resort to talking to shopping markets. Oh god. But there wasn't really much of that. Loco just pushed it and it died. Not much more to say.
Yeah, just wanted to attack.
Well, you were very aggressive.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, son. No.
You're not quite sure.
Oh.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah.
The disc is still going on in the... How did they get a robot out?
Well, they probably made him turn it off. Because I think you can turn it off via the remote, surely. Unless your name is Disruptor.
What would be your options?
Well, I couldn't possibly destroy their robot. For all the right in China, I couldn't do that. That's against the principles completely. I want to encourage kids to build them. I don't want to destroy them. So, if I could immobilise them without doing them any harm, yes. But
Right, because you've got a flipper. Immobilising is...
Mobilising without harm with a flipper is not hard.
You are not Hydra. Calm down.
Yeah. Well, Wizard's moving
Have you seen
better
that?
at least now. They got it fixed.
Actually,
He's just going straight for dead metal. Why not?
I was saying the Wizard is actually somewhat nippy.
Yeah, when it's working, it's not too bad.
Also, have you seen Hydra? By the way?
Hydra.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the Hydra from here, or is it because there's a more modern variant,
BattleBots.
isn't there? Yeah, I haven't seen the BattleBots version of Hydra, but I've heard it.
Ooh. Then once we've finished up, I'll show you a clip.
Yeah, yeah, I can't. Yeah, you have to show me that when we've finished it up here.
Wait, that was an old version of Hydra. Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, it was later on in the original Robot Wars. There's a robot called Hydra, which wasn't a bad robot itself, to be honest. But we'll get to him when we eventually get to him.
It's in two very infamous heats, thinking about it.
Indeed. So yeah, we'll get to that. Again, not much was really happening in this fight. Cash is basically just trying to find house robots and failing, because Witch broke down again.
I think this is actually the worst part of Series 2, the fights.
Yeah. The gauntlets and the trial are kind of more entertaining.
Mm. Well, there's only one fight, and that is the grand final.
Yeah.
Because that's actually a pretty decent fight.
I think there are probably a couple others that maybe weren't too bad. Mason Chaos wasn't too bad before. They had a nice little tussle. But yeah, mostly the fights are pretty rad.
The
Who's your money on here?
I've come for a secret liaison
against the boys on the Loco team. And now you've ended up in the final.
Well, yeah, I know, but you know, these children will learn a heck of a lot about engineering, and that's great. Why destroy it? That's pointless. I make things like this for a living, and that poor little devil, it's the first thing they'd done, and it took them months out. I'm not going to destroy it in any way.
We've almost got a pacifist on Robot Wars.
You know, I kind of want to mention something, but
Mention it afterwards. We can talk about it afterwards. Keep it in your mind though.
I don't know if I want to. Oh,
Well, think about it. Think about it and mention it if you want to when we get to the end of the episode. I'll tell you, so Loco's now put like a front forklift on now.
Is it a forklift?
Well, it's a lift. No, oh, well, no, I suppose it's just a
Either
pusher.
way.
And either way, it didn't really help them. Yeah, he didn't cause damage. I'm not sure if the house robots are going to show as much mercy. See?
Slam. Well, Dead Metal must not do much.
Oh, go on, Cassius. Oh, not quite.
If you think about it, that's the first time Cassius has used his weapon.
Pretty much.
Shunt's actually in the arena.
Shunt's drunk, so... Oh my god, they just literally pushed the arena. I swear they did. Let's have a look. Oh no. Okay, fair enough. It was more robust than I thought.
Not this time. It wasn't like bloody... What was it? Chaos and Dead Metal. I think it was Chaos and Dead Metal.
No, it was... Matilda and Challenger? I'm not sure. I can't remember.
No, Challenger was in the arena. Wasn't in the battles.
Oh no, you're right. It was Chaos and Dead Metal. Yeah, you're right. In the Wheel of Source fight.
Also, can this fight end? Because Loco's already lost.
Loco's dead, but Cassius is just picking fights with the house.
Where's the fourth house robot? Thinking about it.
Well, there's Dead Metal and Matilda. Oh, Matilda's gone
again.
Shunt was there, and I don't know. I presume the other house robot, whichever one it is. Oh, there's Bash.
There's Bash.
And in the pit you go. Well, at least Cassius tried to make it entertaining.
You ended up in the pit, but look at Matilda.
Looks dead.
You bastard. You bashed them all.
Yeah.
I wish I could control it.
Wish you could control it. Yeah, that is kind of the problem, isn't it? It's not very easy to steer.
Well, look, we'll see you in the series semi-final. Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Cassius.
Fair play to Cassius. And hang on, let's see what these guys say.
Well, we knew he was going to be this. Was there an element of protectiveness though?
A little bit, yeah. I didn't want to hurt that other robot.
So what do you think of it?
But the house robot.
They didn't give a shit. Okay, pause there. We'll pause it there. Okay, so Heat H. Well, it was kind of just there, really, wasn't it? There wasn't really any. There wasn't really any robot that was really going to stand a chance against Cassius. Loco was the best of the bunch, and even then, Loco wasn't. It wasn't terrible by any means, but it was alright.
Had its flaws, but it's alright. I mean, the weapon did nothing.
The weapon did literally nothing. Like, not even the Groundhog, who was the right height for it. Speaking of Groundhog, yeah.
Interesting?
An interesting design, but not an effective one, I think is the kindest thing we can say about it.
I'd say for the trials, it would have been effective.
If they could drive it.
Or if Killot didn't pick it up.
True.
And then
the
Rampage.
Witch. Rampage, yeah. Rampage kind of got...
Looked okay?
It looked alright, but when they got... I think they just got ticked over by the house robots a bit, to be honest. And then... Then they took damage and just, yeah, probably soured them on coming back. The Wizard was there.
That's also a thing.
Yeah. Sting. You know, again, it kind of just
stings that it lost.
Yeah, it's kind of just robots that were there.
Featuring Cassius.
Yeah, it's basically the Cassius show. But fair play to Rex for at least making it interesting, and having a pop at the house robots. It's kind of what he does. So yeah, it was not the worst heat by any stretch of the imagination, but it was just kind of there. So yeah. So what
Not
was
the
it
worst.
what was it you were thinking of saying, or do you not want to say?
All
it?
right. I'm not going to say it. Once this is over, I'll talk to you about it.
Very well. I'm sure you're keeping our 2 viewers in suspense, but never mind. Never mind. We will. In that case, we will move on to the next heat, which is Heat I. I think this one is going to be a better quality episode in terms of video, so that'll be nicer. So, are you ready?
Will the robots match the quality of the video?
We'll have to see you on that. We'll start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Last time.
Last week, Cassius took on the combined fright and might of the house robots to join reigning champions Roadblock in the second of our series semi-finals.
Turn it down because this episode's louder.
It's a bit louder. I just thought that.
Yeah, I had to turn it down a little bit, but it's all good.
Kind of funny how the only returning Heat semi-finalists this time have been Roadblock and Cassius.
Roadblock and Cassius.
Chaos went out. Body Hammer went out. Oh, Mortis.
Mortis
was a Heat.
Mortis was a Heat finalist. Tracy didn't come back. Cunning Plan became Griffin, which got knocked out early. So yeah.
Yeah, just those two.
Indeed.
And Mace, Panic Attack were the only new ones?
Mace, Panic Attack, Killatron was a Heat finalist. And yeah.
And Napalm is a returning robot with is a different
returning
robot,
team, different robot, yeah.
Some people turn to mechanical killing machines and fight it out on robot wars. Of course, tonight's contenders
Yes, so we've got a couple new robots, a couple returning, but only 2 that made the final last time.
From Hornchurch in Essex, King
The magic roundabout is here.
King Buxton. Very
it's a box.
It's a box with forks, but it's a very famous robot, to be fair, as we said. Robo-Dog. Not necessarily a famous robot, but definitely a famous team.
Famous team.
Definitely, yes. Good old Mike Franklin.
It cost £1,000 and took 4 months to build.
That door closed open quickly.
Yeah.
Prometheus. It's a box with a saw on it.
And it's got a relatively...
It's also got a spoiler. It's a race car.
Ooh. I do like this.
Oh, no, it's a forklift at the back.
Is it? Oh, God.
Rottweiler.
Oh my God! Look at that ground clearance.
It
is a pyramid with ground clearance. What more is there to say?
Dominic Rott. Werner Rott.
Rottweiler.
Oh yeah, All Talk.
Yeah, we've got some good robots in this heat, to be fair. Yeah, All Talk's a decent little pusher.
I wonder if we'll be speaking highly of All Talk later.
Happen to it later.
Cruella
It's a wedge that's got too much weight at the back.
Yes, and the wedge is not on the ground again.
Wait
a minute. The wedge was on the ground in Series 1. I'm sure it was. What did they... Yep. How did they get that wrong?
This is the gauntlet featuring every instrument of torture known to robot. 3 horrible places to choose from.
The less said about that, the better, to be honest, because...
that's how Miley Cyrus thought of the idea.
Yeah. She came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, Philippa Forster did try claim for copyright, but they claimed it wasn't a wrecking ball, it was a wrecking ball with spikes on it.
Well, yeah, because the spikes make so much difference.
They called it a spike ball. So he said it wasn't the same thing.
Camo trousers.
Bloody hell, Simon Harrison looks so young there.
We've got quite a powerful motor,
Camo trousers.
50 watt motors.
Yeah, more camo trousers,
This is
yeah.
our lifting device. Speed controllers which we built ourselves. Four-wheel drive.
Fairly decent.
Hello.
Not a lot of empty space there, to be fair. It's very nice, compact design.
I do remember, I believe it was either a podcast or an episode, they had Simon Harrison on.
Yeah, they
And
had-
he talked about how King Buxton was actually overweight. How?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose, yeah, it might look small, but I suppose it might, maybe it's quite heavily armoured.
I mean, it's got steel inside it, as you just saw.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little
Ooh,
juke.
nice bit of power.
keep it
Oh,
forward.
into kill a lot. Go on, get through, get through, get through. Oh, it's caught.
Stuck in the armour.
Stuck on the wall.
Stuck on Bash, actually. Actually, no, it's not Bash. It's
No, it's just a nip in the wall, and Kill-a-Lot's not letting him through. Yeah, it's a spike there. That's what he got caught on. Still a good run though. Oh, can he get through? Can he get through? No.
Nope.
Didn't quite get there.
Not a bad run, but have they done enough? King Buxton.
We don't know yet,
So
JP.
far, and yet so far.
In the end, well, it might, man. We don't know yet.
Yeah, true.
He seems to have a bit of power as well. He couldn't push you back too much.
Oh, we got power. We got power.
You got pair.
We got power.
Okay.
You got pair.
King
Oh, we got power.
Will the king rule the
King
roost?
Buxton.
I think so.
10.6. I think that should be enough.
I can't believe how sprinty you were in there. I mean, you sped down that side bit, didn't you?
What are they putting on King Buxton?
It's polish, I think. Yeah.
It's not like
sort
putting
of.
flour on it.
So will they need to have
Oh, they're polishing it.
Yeah, so it's like some. Yeah, it's kind of how polish goes in it. I think it is.
Well done.
Something like that.
I don't know. Right.
Robo Dog. I
Tracks.
think with the worst,
To take on the gauntlets.
with the most useless lifter.
Deadly spike
Yeah.
for attacking other vehicles, which lifts up. Down here we have a
Why would you
bleeding blade
why would you
chopping
put a
open
spike on a
other
lifter?
robots. At the
It's
back,
just.
we have two 1 horsepower motors.
It's a shame of that because the rest of the robot it looks decent.
I mean, you could view it as like a stab and lift. So you stab the robot
You
and
stab the
then
robot
you
and
lift it
then
up.
lift it up. Yeah, but
It is quite a flimsy spike looking at it.
yeah, it's not really not really. I mean, it might pierce someone, but I think the spike would just break before it lifted anything.
With the engines
Mm.
within RoboDoc.
That spike will do nothing of good again.
Nope.
Shake a few hands. Hoist the spike.
Oh, nice little
Ooh.
juke.
RoboDoc.
But every house robot is in the way. Gives fuck the competitors.
There's Kill-a-Lot's camera.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wonder what effect that deadly spike.
Robodog is huge. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a pretty big robot, isn't it?
The engines roaring.
Like, I'm just looking at like compared to Matilda.
Yeah, it's pretty much. It's
That is bigger than Matilda.
yeah, it is.
Bashing there with
At
a
least in
front
terms of
punch.
dimensions, yeah.
Kill-a-Lot hoisting them in the air. Overlook Kill-a-Lot's on fire.
Oh no! Kill-a-Lot's on fire.
RoboDoc's in the air. I wonder if they've done enough. And what punishment to
I
Kill-a-Lot?
wonder why he called it Robodog.
Don't know.
That just
Is he
seems
is
so
he,
random.
is he maybe a doctor of engineering or anything? I don't know.
He's a vet of engineering.
A veteran.
We hope so, yeah. We hope so.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. You'd have to look that up. I couldn't
They've done enough.
tell you.
The leaderboard, RoboDoc
I'm gonna quickly
10.9.
check. Or do
ahead of King Buxton.
I have to search another robot to find it?
Yeah.
Prometheus with the mirror finish.
The forklift is driven by two electric windscreen motors
Two electric windscreen motors.
Windscreen motors.
to lift the opposition.
I love the Northern's.
The actual robot is driven by 4 electric
Actual robot is
motors
is
of a
dri-
Mark II
driven
Cavalier.
by wheels.
3, 2, 1.
I know a couple of Yorkshires and Northerners.
See a bit cavalier in his approach.
That is
one
exactly
might
how they
think.
sound.
Steady so far.
Ooh.
Up the ramp. And again,
What's it doing?
curiously deciding against the ramp.
Oh, they've changed their
Robodog
mind.
cost a grand.
Twisting.
I think they forgot their wallet.
Change of mind. Nigel and Sarah Burke.
Yeah, it cost $1 grand. Yeah.
Little bit of burst of
Also, it has sponsors.
by the Sentinel.
Oh god, the Sentinel's
Deadly
pierced
spike
right into the
crushes in.
shiny armour.
One bash and 2, and it gives Kill-a-Lot time to close as well.
Not the forklift.
Oh no.
Also, is that the forklift?
It is, yeah.
Oh god. It's like a ladder.
Yeah.
Or just a generic lifter.
I've seen worse weapons. Oh, are you in the pits?
That's true. That is very true. Like the saw on the front of it.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's fluffy.
It's flimsy. It's wobbling.
It's literally a DVD.
Yeah.
Just about, yeah. Oh dear.
Why did you change your mind? Because you wanted the seesaw, and then sort of.
I was tempted to distract him. I was hoping they'd go that way, and I was whipped round and go that way, but they're faster than you think, aren't they?
You're trying to use speed as your ultimate weapon.
Trying to that, like, but it didn't go. Didn't work at all. They're too good.
You think you've got enough to get through to the next round?
They were good.
Nah, I don't know. Not very good, they are. Not happy.
I know.
Also, it doesn't say anything on Robodog's why it was called Robodog.
Huh.
Trying to outfox the house robots.
Don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Speaking of bad weapons.
Oh god.
Rottweiler.
It's called Rottweiler. My surname's Rott. And it's got a dog collar around the edge. It goes all the way around. Inside, it's got two 24 dogs.
So are they going to use that as a full body spinner and just spin around with that?
It's got the best motors of all time. Wheelchair motors.
Oh yes, absolutely. Brilliant. Brilliant motors.
They're known for being quick.
And reliable.
12-year-old Dominic Rott.
Okay, it's not slow. I've seen slower things.
Chef. What can they cook up here?
But it's going around in circles. It thinks it's a whack bar.
Weaponry.
No, it thinks it's a full body spinner, like I said. And the house robots are pounced.
Who's your good boy?
Who's a good boy, Rottweiler? Oh god.
I actually like Rottweilers. Kind of cute.
Talking of shit cutting discs.
Wedged against the ram. Killalot closing in as well on Rottweiler. Rottweiler, bit of a puppy, really. So far.
Snap.
All bark, no bite. Whoa. Hey, you love that.
Hey kid, look what I found.
Look what I got, kid. You ain't having this back.
Well, they made a dog tin around that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought Rottweilers had some bite.
It should have done, but I just got caught on the ram and fell down. And then all the house robots came behind
He has a
me.
very squeaky voice.
Yeah.
I did get Matilda stuck.
You did get Matilda stuck, which is good. It's
I
always
want to
good
meet
be
that kid and
positive,
shake
isn't
his hand.
it? Do you think you've done enough to get through to the next round?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, Rottweiler.
I'm not sure.
Cheers, guys.
Splendid enthusiasm from Dominic Rott. Unfortunately, only
Oh
3.5
dear.
meters, a lot of Rott.
Corel.
Roboteers, stand by.
You know, I would say Corel looks good, but the grey on it.
Shove it
Yeah.
into one of the
They should have kept it black.
or against the spikes.
Like a reverse Dalmatian. And now they just went for the coat.
Surely! What on earth is Philip Martin doing? He's on the grill, he won't get out from there now.
We've made several improvements for this war. We've got a circular saw powered by a windscreen
Ooh,
wiper.
wow.
sake.
And a new
More
body
circular
shop.
saws. When are people going to realise it's not a
Underneath,
particularly
we've got
good
the
weapon
same
unless it's
12-volt
done
Sinclair C5
properly?
motors powered by a single battery. We've got casters which we can actually adjust to change the height.
And you've got a wedge that isn't on the floor. That's going to bother me. Because they had one before.
Is it just me, or
Where is
that
the
circular
disc? I
saw
still can't
motor
see it.
very vulnerable, sticking out at the back there.
Oh, great.
I'm pretty sure it's that red thing.
Philip Martin, splendid
Yeah.
driving.
Splendid driving, Jonathan. He ran into the fucking ram rig.
I think he was being sarcastic.
I hope he's been sarcastic.
Well, no, you don't know it, JP, but I'd imagine.
Oh god, that disc is so high up. What the
So
fuck?
high up. The paint scheme is horrible. The grey looks terrible. It looks like a cut and shut job. And oh my god, even Matilda's chainsaw got through it, through their armour. Did you see that?
It's a wooden base plate as well. Take the disc off, Camelot, please.
Just do it, yeah. Just
Take it off.
kill the disc.
Nice bit of sparks. Love that.
Oh yeah. Oh god. And here we thought Rottweiler was going to go out.
Cruella. I don't think you're going through.
Well, disappointing. That was disappointing. I got jammed up against that block, and it was difficult to get.
You don't say it was disappointing.
Very quiet.
I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say.
There's not much to say, is there, love?
Well, I don't know if you've done enough to get through, you know. Ladies and gentlemen.
They've still got one more run. You never know.
So much
Oh, who am I kidding?
1.9 meters. Is that the worst we've seen?
Through. You're definitely through to the next round. Am I?
The excitement on that kid's face. Yes, I'm
bless
through!
him.
Oh,
Wait,
and now I really want to go shake this kid's hand. Although he's probably older than me now.
Well, he's 7 in this, and it's released in what, 1998?
I would have been 5 or 6 this time.
I would have been born.
Well, they're already through.
Got fucked up barrel.
I think they're stuck on the barrel, yeah, they are.
It's a barrel fetish.
What is with those sparks that Matilda gives out?
I don't know. I do like it though.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like the most pointless thing ever, but it's cool.
Yeah. Ooh, that spike again. Got caught King Buxton. It's caught All Talk as well.
Last time I checked, that spike was not. What's happened to Bash?
No idea. Ooh, there's fire. Oh dear.
Hey, Darren, it's on fire.
Well, that's a bit of a problem there. You were on fire. We laugh at fire. We laugh.
Oh, you must be pissing yourself at Nemesis then.
Yeah, I should manage that.
Oh, the mullet though.
That mullet. Oh my god.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, all talk.
Hey, lads. Camo trousers.
But no conversation.
All talk but no conversation. They didn't really say much, did they?
Cruella team, sadly we've got to say
No.
goodbye to you.
Bye bye,
We'll
Cruella.
be back to the next one. We'll be much better. We'll win.
Much better, as in fix your robot.
Yeah.
Is it all going all right in there?
Yeah, we're just getting ready for the next event. We're going to put some bigger sprockets on it.
Was there Corolla 3? Let's find out.
Foil here for All Talk. Why?
Probably not.
So we're going to wrap this round up next time and hopefully survive a bit better.
One robot has been axed. There'll be one put to the sword in the trials.
I was about to say, Craig, there's never been a sword robot. But then I remembered.
Broadsword.
Yeah. Also, nope, there was no Corolla 3.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Well, no, Corolla? Apparently Corolla 2 did make it, was in 2008.
Still, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
Our 5 remaining
Yeah, I suppose it.
Matilda. If they can survive the initial blow.
Alright, so we've got jousting again.
Gains the most ground. The robot who puts in the worst performance will be thrown off his horse. So hey, let the trials begin.
Yes, let the trials begin.
Buxton. Even though you're the villain.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
They recovered.
Oh no, good recovery. Ooh, good pushing.
King Buxton, look at the smoke there. There's been damage caused immediately to the motors.
Has there?
No.
And off it goes. Well, you can see
He's trying to claw himself back up.
and the smudge of smoke there on the front.
They recovered fairly well, at least. As long as they don't. I think they should
Fairman
get through.
Challenger.
Yeah. They didn't go backwards.
You can see the wheel in Robodog.
Yeah.
Robodoc captain Mike Franklin's building a hydrojet-powered surf.
I wonder if he ever finished that, because I just...
Robodoc flipped up, but it won't matter. The tracks can
Invertible.
roll this robot upside down.
Not the first invertible robot, but I think the first that's actually needed to be invertible.
Hanging on, you can see there the traction from the tank tracks.
Mm.
The clock ticks down. They've done enough.
I was trying to think if King B was flipped during its corner run.
Quite the distance of
I don't think it was.
6.1 meters
Hmm.
achieved
Robot ears, stand by. 3.
I love this bit.
Oh, I think I remember what happens.
Fucking new.
Oh my god. Go on, All Talk. That little robot's got some shove. And Matilda's stuck.
This is a tremendous run. Go on, All Talk. One push, one ram. Oh, something's come off. It's the complete time, Matilda.
Hey.
Well done.
If I'm not mistaken, All Talk's the only robot to win at Joust.
I think so.
All Talk 13.6 meters.
I'm just trying to remember what the other one was.
You're trying to think of Chaos, are you?
No, because that's the tug of war, not the joust.
So
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Wait, wasn't Prometheus in here last series?
You've got to get up on that ramp, actually. Nigel and Sarah. You're not going too far. And Matilda.
Think so.
All the way back.
They've gone backwards. They've done a challenger. Oh dear, indeed. I think that's the right word to describe that.
Yeah, sort of expected that.
Why do you expect that then?
We just haven't got the power in the motors.
To get up the incline?
Oh, wow.
You look disappointed.
What?
We expected it when we saw it.
They come back with General Carnage.
We have.
Alright, guys.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they? That's that little tank-looking robot, isn't it?
Push back by Matilda. Minus 2.1
God, they did worse than Challenger.
Jesus Christ, they're the better robot as well.
Yeah. They actually, I mean, they had some ground games, but nowhere near the amount that Challenger had. Challenger tried to move and just failed.
Speaking of trying to move,
Dominic, you haven't got much to do. Just go forward and you're through.
Pretty much.
go on, Rottweiler. I mean, if they move.
Or will they?
I don't think they want to win.
Steering problems. Oh dear. He's got major problems. Matilda is enjoying this. The spikes won't help Rottweiler here.
Oh.
Was worse than his bite.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'm thinking worse.
Minus 2.8. Oh my god. Well, you can tell who the three good robots are in this heat.
Do you know who I feel sorry for? Who? Dominic's dad. Oh no.
Bloody hell.
He's going to get a really hard time, isn't he? Oh yes. Are you cross with him?
No, not really.
You're not going to shout at him, are you?
No. I think it's actually slipped on the plastic.
On the way up.
On the way up, there's a bit of plastic. I think it must have
You
slipped.
put plasters on the wheel.
Well, they put sticky tape on Onslaught's wheels.
Fair enough. Well,
So-
Onslaught's wheels are sellotape.
Yeah, pretty much. They pretty much are just sellotape
Robodoc is doing
wheels.
something really technical with a computer downloading software.
Okay,
or
Corello,
something.
why are they still here?
And the King Buxton team. I don't believe they actually
Dunno.
made that robot because I've only ever seen them polished it in the pits. But come round and have a look at this traction and see why All Talk won that so resoundingly.
All in the bushes. These rubber things.
See you like sellotape.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
They are exclusive technical news from the pits.
But as Julius Caesar found out, the higher you climb, the more people want to see you dead in the arena.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Indeed.
Kick the robot's teeth
The
in.
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
If there's no clear winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges. They will
And
look
people
at
are
style,
spiteful.
control, aggression.
Well, that's what happens when you start making the rule of dibs.
Yeah. So, Robodoc versus King Buxton.
Robot ears, stand by.
With ground clearance versus robot that has less ground clearance.
And forks on the front.
That's got spikes at the back.
Yes.
King Buxton is the quicker, lighter, and smaller robot. as
Did
you
not
can
notice.
see. By a long chalk, those titanium
Got
spikes look dangerous.
guy in on the
Good
side of
mobility, this is
Robodoc
good
and-
style, this is good control, and it's pushed Robodoc into the PP
And once
zone,
again,
perimeter
the
patrol
house
zone,
robots
and
get
dead
involved.
metals.
Because why not?
But all do nothing.
Nope, pretty much didn't do anything.
It's kind of bad when a combination of Matilda and Kill-A-Lot have probably done the most damage. Oh, I guess Shunt, technically.
Yeah.
Because Panic Attack. Oh!
Ooh! Robodoc's still going.
Did a Tom Cruise.
We were just talking about how the battles aren't very good. I tell you what, this one's not a bad one. Whoa, what's that?
But Matilda's in the way for no reason.
Oh, but Robodoc's not having it. First time
Hey,
to
off the hand.
Yay, good shot by King Buxton there. Yeah, that wasn't a bad fight.
Meh.
I mean, by Series 2 standards, it was fairly alright. Let's face it.
They're aggressive.
There was aggression. King Buxton was doing some proper good slams with its forks. I'm surprised if there's a few holes.
Pushing it into the perimeter patrol zone. Robodoc on the retreat from Shunt and also King Buxton in underneath. There's damage sustained, you see, from Shunt's pickaxe. Almost flipped onto its side. Now that would have been a problem. Matilda veering it
I don't even know what Matilda was doing out there. That pisses me off.
Yeah, it's a bit like why was she out there and getting in the way? It doesn't matter yet. Robodoc didn't go in the pit.
It was such a spectacular fight. It's such a pity that one team's got to lose. But the judges have gone for King Buxton!
Yeah, it's the right decision. Good fight, but yeah, King Buxton was the better robot here.
And your robot was designed so well, because even when it flipped, it got a bit more effective because the spike was lower. Yeah. But the judges went for them under.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah.
We loved that fight. We loved it. One more fight and you're through to the series semi-finals. Excellent. Can't wait. Are you feeling confident? Feeling good now, aren't we? Yeah, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. King Buxton.
Yeah. Fair play. Well, surely there's only one way this way one can go.
Yeah, Prometheus is going to flip all top.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All talk, the faster and heavier the robots.
He's so quick.
Ooh, that flame effect. Not effect, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the lifter does nothing. It looks like it pushes out more than lifts.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a front hinge clipper.
At least Prometheus is working this time.
All talk will have to avoid that. Dead metal coming out of the PPZ.
Compared to its US counterpart.
That's the saw blade's gone and they just thought, nah, we're good now. We're good, fam. We're dead. We've had enough, fam. No disc, no victory.
I tell you what, Clay, that was General Carnage, that was.
That was General Carnage.
Yeah, looks like it.
So we're Northern.
So Northern.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well,
Oh god, the guy in the middle's small. It's literally the case of he's 5'11" and he's 6 foot.
Yeah.
I am. Good. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they're not known for their emotions, all talk team, are they?
Well.
And so to the final. King Buxton against All Talk.
Okay, now this could be a good fight. This could be good. Oh.
This is the heat of spikes.
The heat of spikes, the heat of boxes on wheels. Good push back by All Talk. Oh, it's a push. Oh, and I think that's it. Good driving by King Buxton.
I just realised the only robot that wasn't a box on wheels with spikes on it was Corella.
What's that? A box on spikes? It was Corella, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus had a saw blade with spikes.
Already forgotten about Prometheus.
Yeah, that's how memorable Prometheus is. I think All Talk was a bit unlucky in that one. I think that fight could have.
They got outplayed. There's no way to win.
But yeah, right. We'll let that play for a bit, and then we'll talk about that.
Okay. Me do. Just having a dance at the house robots.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
You won't be back.
Nah.
What do you say to everyone else thinking about going into the series semi-final?
It's going to be very, 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 very interesting. Oh, I can't wait myself.
Alright, we'll stop there.
What the fuck?
What?
I'm looking at Rottweiler's wiki. They entered Constrictor.
Oh, they entered Constrictor in Series 7?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that thing. It wasn't a very good
Also,
robot.
there was a Rottweiler 2, apparently.
I presume it didn't qualify.
Oh, of course not.
Okay, so well, that was Heat I. That was a fairly okay heat. That was alright.
It was pretty good. It was okay. It wasn't bad.
I mean, it was basically okay. Again, it was similar to the Roadblock heat. 3 really good robots, and then 3 robots that you knew were not going to win.
Mm.
You know, obviously Corella was worse.
I mean, if Corella was driven okay, I reckon it would have done okay because everyone's got ground clearance.
Yes, but Philip Martin is a rubbish. is rubbish.
Yeah, he's a terrible driver.
Terrible driver, and I'm going to say it again. They didn't have the wedge on the fucking ground, but they did in Series 1. It's like, why would you purposely make your design worse? It just annoys me, that one.
Tell that to the All Talk team.
True. Yeah, we'll All Talk. Well, yeah, All Talk. I mean, it's a fairly good first attempt. But then in Series 3, I don't mind saying this, All Talk becomes a really good robot in Series 3.
It does. It becomes an outstanding robot, I'd say.
Yeah, I think a robot that was very unlucky to not go further than it did, to be honest.
To be fair, that's a good heat.
Yeah, that'll be a good heat when we get to it. Yeah, you're right. And then it becomes a slightly worse in Series 4. And then they just, I think they literally just stopped caring in Series 5.
They gave up.
They just fuck it. We'll just enter a plastic sandbox into the robot.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to that.
5.
Yes, we'll get to
Which
that.
will be what, summer this year.
Yeah, probably something like that, depending on how regularly we can do these. RoboDoc, that obviously becomes a more famous robot after this series, but for the first series, RoboDoc wasn't a terrible robot.
No, it could have been. I do think it could have been better, though. That's just me.
Yeah, definitely.
Like an actual lift that was on the floor.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
But yeah, King B was pretty much the worthy winner because.
Yeah, I have very little to say on Rottweiler and Prometheus. Well, I will say Rottweiler, the little lad on the team, he was more of a star than the robot. He's so excited when they found out it got through. Oh yes! Oh, that lad is awesome.
He's a lad. He's a pint of beer.
He is an absolute lad, definitely. But yeah, King Buxton definitely, I think, probably was the best robot on balance. Like, it was close. Like, All Talk, if it had been a bit luckier, probably could have won that. And
luckier and lower to the ground.
Yeah, I think that RoboDoc could have maybe won that heat as well if they'd had a bit more of a better weapon, as you say. So,
yeah, true. I agree with you there.
But yeah, it was a decent heat. The three best robots put on a good show, you know, and yeah, even the worst robots entertained in their own unique ways in terms of the teams. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. We might as well keep plodding on, and we'll move on to Heat J then. You ready?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. What?
No, I was just seeing what Jonathan Pierce says.
Ah. So who's next? We've got 3 more spaces in the semi-final.
No, if I'm not mistaken, these next 3, they're not that good. They're entertaining, but not that good.
I think this one's alright. Yeah, I think this one's pretty good. But I think the next 2, entertaining but not good. I think this one is probably the best of the 3. But we'll see.
Samurai, not samurai, correct, Jack.
Samurai.
It's sushi, not sashimi.
Yeah. Sushi.
That's the only food. That's the only food your feet can eat. Sushi.
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 Robot Wars.
Yes, onto Robot Wars. Let's focus. Talos.
Talos. This is a coffin.
Yeah, it is literally a coffin. There's there's spikes.
Off the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
Neat.
Neat. Yeah, pretty much. That's all needs to be said.
Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe.
Yeah.
Knight of the Round Table.
I call it an axe, but
I think Shunt's axe is better than that.
And it.
I do like the aesthetic, though. I have to be honest. I do like the way it looks.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Speaking of coffins.
I forgot about this thing. Oh good god. Brute. Oh my god.
Penetrator.
Oh, what a name. What a name.
It is a name. Discs and a spike. That sums up Series 2 again. It looks good at least.
Yeah.
I mean, the tape looks a bit weird, but that's just me.
Killdozer.
Killdozer.
It's fairly low to the ground, I suppose.
Yeah. Hydronic lift and blades.
Yes.
GBH.
Now, this is
you
why
said my sister's name, my name, and our surname.
This is why I thought this heat might be good, because this robot is fairly good, as far as I recall.
It's not terrible. This was the Scrapper team last time.
It was, with those freaky eyeballs.
No.
you were hoping I'd forgotten that, didn't you?
Yes. She said that already, and yes.
Yep.
Is she gonna go up the ramp?
Yeah.
Oh no, she was just the urge.
So they got barrels on one, and then they got a brick wall again. God, this heat didn't get a good draw on the gauntlet, did they?
Not at all.
No.
Well, at least the Sentinel's gone.
True.
Two wheelchair motors. Does that mean it's only two-wheel drived?
Probably with a caster on the front.
Oh, this is a torque drive then.
Oh. Make up your mind, brother. Tally ho, Talos! Well, it's got some pushing power at least.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Well, it had some pushing power on the barrels, not against Matilda though.
Come on, Toros. That's an insult to Toros.
Toros. Yeah.
That's an insult to Toros.
Very much so.
Dead Metal. You alright?
I don't know what Dead Metal's doing there. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's dying.
What a dopey muppet Dead Metal is.
Oh dear.
This episode at least.
I think he's had a bit of Shunt-Saki.
I'm sorry, what?
Bit of Shunt-Saki. Isn't that like a...
Sake.
Oh, that's from me hearing it from Craig Charles again. Been on the Saki.
Bit on the Saki. Dead Metal still in the arena. He's a bit of a Saki bastard. They're just still pushing it.
Yeah. Yeah, tell him to leave it alone.
Who's trimming the hedge? Leave it down.
Yeah. Keep it down. Post-mechanical tension.
I've never understood that hairstyle. The kind of spikes pointing downwards.
Couldn't tell you. No idea. Right.
Ivanhoe.
It's made with a plastic shell, and if it gets...
It's made of plastic.
Haha! It's made of plastic!
And also camo trousers.
Yes, more camo trousers, yes. Is this the
Oh
first...
god, that axe
No,
doesn't,
it's not.
the axe doesn't stay still.
I was going to say, is this the first rollover design? I don't think it is.
Talk of the devil?
Maybe. I don't know.
Who was the robot from last heat? Loco. That looked like he could do it.
Well, it didn't.
Yeah, true.
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, technically, neither did Ivanhoe because it's not far away.
True. Oh, it got there.
I agree with Jonathan Pierce, it looks like a grey slug.
Pretty much.
Do
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a Shelmet.
Yes.
That Pokemon.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It wasn't too Excelgor.
Yes.
I really like Excelgor, actually.
Excelgor and Escavalier.
Love both of those robot Pokemon.
Yeah.
Gen 5 just gave us good bug types. Can we just talk about Gen 5 bug types as we ignore Broke?
Yeah, why not? Because what else did they give us?
They gave us Livani, which is a decent grass bug type.
I don't like it personally, but I suppose it's alright.
How could you know? It's quick. It's quick and it gets sword stuns.
Scolipede though. That Scolipede's awesome.
I love Scolipede. Oh, also Volcarona.
Yeah, Volcarona's awesome. Galvantula.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, Galvantula.
Yes, I love Galvantula. Although I prefer, not my favourite electric type, because Manectric will always be my favourite electric type, but bug types, definitely up there. Meanwhile...
Oh yeah, Robot Wars.
Yeah, Brute's just getting its wheels cut up, basically.
Spoiler warning, Brute loses. Okay, Gen 5 bug types.
Yeah.
Genesect. Oh,
Genesect,
a good one.
It's a pretty good one.
That's so strong. Thank God it got banned from OU.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna...
I suppose that's Crustle.
Oh yeah, Crustle. I forgot about Crustle.
It's not a terrible robot. Pokemon.
It looks like most of the robot. It looks like most of the robot.
Yeah.
Thing sticking out.
Yeah.
It looks like Rockryler.
It does. Oh, poor lad.
Swing it to the side so I could break down the water.
Hey, Matilda gave your wheels a bit of a bashing, didn't she?
Yeah.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Durant.
Never mind, no crying.
Durant, yeah.
All right. We don't know if you've done enough to get
That's the only other one.
I think that's it, yeah.
That's still a good selection of bugs.
That's a decent selection of bug types, yeah.
I think when the worst is literally Crustle. That's not bad.
And yeah.
Or Livani,
Yeah.
in your opinion.
Yeah. Other than that, they're all pretty good. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, now that Brute's done, let's actually focus on the task at hand. Oh, okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Do we have to?
We have to focus on see what this guy is going to penetrate.
But we need to talk about Heracross.
No, we don't need to talk about.
Look how slow that is.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh god.
I love the added touch here of that yellow flashing strobe. There's a detective probe straight away.
So, Heracross.
Great special defense. Can take a fire move.
Yeah. It's basically Pinsir but better. That was until Pinsir got its Mega Evolution. Yeah.
Pinsir's also a good bug type.
I'm glad no one's really watching this, because they must be thinking, what on earth is going on?
We just talked about Pokemon.
Talking about Pokemon while watching...
Oh, you're getting pushed back at least.
Oh, my mate Kyle gave me a thumbs up on the Facebook stream. Thank you very much, Kyle.
He's giving the thumbs up for Livani.
Yeah. Oh god.
How did we even talk about bugs? Oh yeah, because Ivanhoe looks like Shelmet.
Ivanhoe looked like a Shelmet, and it just went on from that. Yeah.
But 5.2 meters, they're okay. 11
Oh dear.
aren't so far though.
Right, Killdozer, a relatively okay robot we can actually talk about now. Relatively. Doesn't look.
We were talking about Gen 5 fire types.
Gen 5 fire types. Is that what we moved on to now? Is it?
No, that's alright. Let's look Killdozer.
Oh dear.
Oh god, it drops faster than it raises up.
Yep. Sounds about right. I suppose that's because it just lets gravity do its thing.
I guess. You know, I know Jeremy Clarkson said that Scarab looks like cheese on toast. This is cheese on toast.
It is. It does have a bit of a cheese on toast look to it. Oh, can it get up the ramp? Yes, it can.
It's struggling to. It's struggling to move. Technically,
it's got a brick. I like how it's got a brick on it.
So, in my personal opinion, Chestnut is the best starter Pokemon. I think it's got good defense. Fucking hell!
What has this become?
This is so bad.
That's how. Okay, I gotta admit, you were probably right about this episode. I thought it was better than I remember. The problem is, it doesn't really get any better.
You saw GBA and got to it.
I saw GBA. I remembered it was GBH's heat. Speaking of GBH, we should definitely focus because they're next.
No, they've got eyes.
Oh no, they've got eyes as well.
No, I'm not looking at the Scrapper either.
Into the sheep's pen, and this could be lambs to the slaughter, because Bash and Shunt are closing in, and it could be roast lamb at that. If the torch
Can I look up now?
No, Scrapper's still there. They're bullying it. Okay, it's gone.
GBH.
Back to GBH. It is literally the same shape as Scrapper from before.
It is the same chassis.
Just with a different shell.
Yep.
And to be fair, I suppose the shell wasn't too bad.
Well, so you just said it is. This is Scrapper's chassis. You just said it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fair play to them.
Please be a half decent run, I beg. I know it's a slow robot anyway, so that's fine.
So many of the robots in this field. Same route up over the ramp.
Did everyone go up the middle? They did, didn't they?
I think most people tried it, yeah. Oh no,
Talon.
Talos went for the barrels. Oh.
Talonflame. It comes back to Pokemon.
Oh, for God's sake! No, Talos, you should be thinking of Skyrim. You have come. You have come to worship Talos.
I didn't play Skyrim.
Oh. Fair enough. Okay. Go on, GBH. Push him back.
I know we're supposed to bring it back to Rebel Wars. We brought Pokemon to Skyrim.
Yeah. Somehow.
And they completed the run. Nice. He's
Fair
got
play.
a fanny pack on. Lovely man.
Yeah. What a lad.
Of course they crossed the line.
Yes, they did. And even if they didn't, they're still going to get through.
Very true.
Quite.
I think it was tinfoil. You got a lot of repairs for the next time. You get done in time.
1 sec.
No worries.
The shovel may have gone, but they did the spade work, and they're through. They've completed the course. But the route, oh no, they've gone.
Bye, Brute.
What did you say?
I said bye, Brute.
Well, I think you've done pretty well. It's repairable.
Oh wait, what happened to Brute's run?
The really sad truth about Robot Wars and reality in the Robot Wars life is that
It ended his Sawdust.
Little Ben's team have cleared off home already.
Oh.
Good riddance. Anyway.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, you're right. Moving on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Are you actually playing Pokemon?
No, I'll put it down.
You know.
Tug of war.
And this time it's Matilda doing the tugging.
Nope, she went for the camera. See you, Toadie.
Cheers, Tildy.
Call me sometime. Too bad you got flipped by that featherweight.
I still would have laughed if Craig fell into that pit.
No.
Yeah, well, we're right in the maximum weight limit, and we've got rubber tyres.
Being at the maximum weight limit doesn't mean you're good.
Yeah, you need grip, and you need to actually... Yeah, you need to actually be able to dig in, if need be.
Like so. Oh, no, they're pulling back.
They are pulling back, but...
Is that Ivanhoe's arse crack? That white bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is actually not too bad. Ivanhoe's giving
Not
it
doing
a
terribly,
challenge
but...
until now.
Yep. Bye-bye. Good night, Ivanhoe. That should be alright though.
GBH.
The GBH boys tell us they've got a secret weapon.
3, 2.
What was the secret weapon again?
They're going backwards.
So let's see what it is. Well, they're holding firm. There it is, look, the spikes underneath GBH. Holding in against Matilda. Using her weight now.
Oh, I see. They got spikes on the floor that they're using to dig into the ground.
The most bendy spikes I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Not particularly effective. Bye.
2003. Technically.
Yes.
Who loses this? I forget. Is it Penetrator?
It's either Penetrator or Talos, I think. I can't remember which one.
Talos got some drive, so I imagine it's Penetrator.
We'll find out in a second.
Penetrator.
Yes, Penetrator. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Still not going to finish that a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame because I wouldn't say it's the best looking, but aesthetically it's the best looking.
What, Penetrator?
Actually, no, I don't like the tape on it. GBH.
Yeah, I think GBH is the best.
Talon.
Talos.
Oh god.
Doesn't
So
actually
I'm still thinking Talon Flame.
Yeah. I think they've beat Penetrator, so they're through.
Yep.
They've got some okay drive in that thing, to be fair.
I don't think it was Matilda's Flame.
And in it goes.
Never mind.
Creditable though. She loved it. She loves Matilda.
And like a coffin, into the ground.
Yes, buried.
Through to fight another day. 21.47 seconds.
Fair play. Now it's up to Killdozer.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Killdozer needs 10 seconds. Now look at that. The front shovel, hydraulically powered, biting down.
So they're actually using the shovel to dig into the...
Effectively.
It's a pretty effective stopper.
Just steady, you see. There's the fan club.
Oh my god, Killdozer has a fan club. And they just focused on the Matilda fan.
No, poor Matilda fangirl.
Oh, well, fair play.
Yes, they loved that, didn't they?
Not much to say, but... Oh my god. That was funny.
Unfortunately, we can't because the rear wheel's off the ground because of the slope.
Wonder how long she's had that.
The rear wheels are just off the ground.
Dunno.
Well, through to the arena.
Well, they didn't focus it to the third contestant, so I reckon she just read it down.
Yeah.
Fickle fans, fortune favouring the brave folk. Killdozer through, they survive. Penetrator.
Bye-bye, Penetrator.
It looked really cute. You look like a stubborn little animal that wasn't going to go anywhere.
I didn't have any time to do any penetration gags.
What we sadly are going to miss is the penetrator
But never
team
mind.
when you go back.
Oh well, poor Philip Fosler's just going to miss penetration.
Robot Wars is so much fun that he just takes the lead there.
I mean, that's what happened to her in Series 4.
The puppies have been forcibly weaned off to animal hospital, and we're left with the robotic Rottweilers.
What? I'm not wrong.
I know you're not wrong.
Normal rules apply.
Oh my lord.
Is this a family? Is this a Christian screen?
Well, I don't give a shit.
A decision will be
fair
made by
enough.
our panel of judges. They'll be looking at style, control, aggression, and damage. Let the fighting begin.
So the semis are next for you. Do you know who you're fighting?
You can't talk about semis after losing penetration.
You don't particularly want to fight any wedges because they get underneath you. But don't mind any other.
I remember
I'm sorry.
Killdozer. That's alright.
The draw is now out, and I can tell you that you're up against not a wedge, but something almost as bad, which is Killdozer.
Which is a wedge.
Yeah, it is a wedge.
So how do you feel about that, Craig?
So I don't know what Philip is on about, but okay. I think we might have to do a bit more than the heats, because this has been a bit boring.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
He's a black belt in Taekwondo at 13 years of age.
Taekwondo.
Good speed by Ivanhoe early on. Good
Not
style.
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I used to friggin' do Taekwondo.
That's a mistake though. They've gone on to that front.
I did cry from it.
They didn't want to do that.
Nice little lift, I guess.
Good lift, but
That fucking axe.
you can't move.
They had to release Ivanhoe.
That's a yeah. So basically, they can lift, but they can't move. They can't move and lift.
Then there'll be food for the house robots. Both of them very
So that basically
dangerous.
makes it a bit useless.
And on the spikes. Here comes Shunt.
Oh, and here come the house robots as usual.
The right of his screen, there's Shunt to the top. Dead metal with a circular saw. There's the dead cam.
They just fucking. The house robots are just chavs these series, aren't they?
Yeah. We're gonna
Stab
batter you.
everything.
You come into our place, we'll batter you. Your batters.
Bam, he drank all WD-40.
Fucking hell.
The blue one is well found. Alright, Killbot, you can put Killdozer down now. Killdozer's still working, put it down.
I don't think Killalot cares.
Please tell me that's Killalot. No, it's Killdozer. Oh, that's unfair.
It is a bit unfair, and I don't think they know it.
Oh.
Oh well, never mind. Ooh. Fraser Mackenzie's following. Thank you very much for the follow.
Barbecue, Killdozer, and then into the pit. Yeah. You look like you could have had it for a while.
Killdozer come back, don't they?
Just couldn't do much weight on the front.
I don't know.
See you in the next war. Ivanhoe! Yes!
Time to Google.
Yeah, go Google that.
Yeah, what you think? Did quite well in this one. We just tried to stay clear of the front because it lifts, and then we luckily got him squashed in the corner.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, Ivanhoe! Well done, lad.
TikTok tactics from Craig.
Oh, I look it up, and the first thing that comes up is Killdozer versus Tombstone.
Pushed him all the time, steering out.
Really?
I guess there's a Killdozer in the US.
Ah, I see. I doubt it's the same one.
Oh, they did come back. They're a Razor Blade.
Oh, really? Oh,
They're the Razor
yeah.
Blade team. Yes.
Oh, fair play. We are going to see more of them then. Alright, so GBH versus Talos.
And even when they come back, they get unfairly cheated.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Roboteers, stand by.
Talos GBH, because Talos has got ground clearance.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
To be honest, so does GBH, even on the wedge.
But not quite as much.
I'm looking at it now, and I think Talos is actually two-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I think you were right, it was casters.
Yeah, I thought so.
God damn it. At least it looks better now, it's not just a copper box.
Bye-bye. And, well, that was fairly comprehensive.
A good little lift.
Yeah, decent lift. And a decent immobilization. Simple as that.
We were overpowered, I think. Yeah. Didn't have enough weapons.
Have you enjoyed it on Robo Wars?
Didn't have enough. You had no weapons anyway.
Better, stronger robot. Yeah. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Did they come back? I doubt they did.
Who, Talos? Oh, I don't know. Go look it up. Why not? We've got time.
And this heat is so boring.
It really is. I thought it was better than this. I have to be honest. I just remembered it was GBH's eat, and I thought, oh, they were an okay robot. I think they were literally the only okay robot.
Killdozer.
Yeah, I guess Killdozer was alright. It was a bit unfairly treated in that battle. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think Ivanhoe is that good. I'll be honest.
No, what they become later on isn't too bad. What's happened to GBH?
There's a current trip. If we start to overload the batteries, it trips off. So nothing fries in the robot. And it's like a safety circuit.
I see body hammer in the background.
Back in action for the next round. And they are the final against Ivanhoe.
Robot ears, stand by.
Mad to think Ivanhoe nearly became a semi-finalist by default. Fucking hell.
It'll all come down to weaponry here. Not much between the two bots in terms of weight or power. A little bit of jousting, medieval dancing by Ivanhoe early on.
And that's probably it. Bye-bye. And once again, an easy immobilisation. And that's that. Smidsy, you there?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello? I haven't heard you for the last few things.
I think even Discord's so bored. So much for that rolling over technique.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out for him, did it?
Well, you've won the heat. You're through to the series semi-final. How'd you feel?
Well, that was an episode.
Thank fuck it's over.
I think that's the best thing.
I'm not even bothering looking at the credits. Let's just...
Yeah, let's just pause. Let's just stop there.
It was terrible. I'm sorry.
That was that worse than Napalm's heat? I would say no. I would say
we laughed at Beast of Shit.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons. Napalm, for all its flaws, isn't a terrible robot. Demolition Demon wasn't terrible, so that at least had two okay robots. This one had GBH, which was a good robot. Killdozer was okay.
We got fucked up,
and that was it. Ivanhoe was pretty rubbish. Talos wasn't very good. Penetrator was just there. Yeah, Penetrator was just there, and I don't even want to think about Brute, to be honest. I want to erase it from my memory.
I am Brute.
I am Brute.
Actually, and even then, he also had Caliban, which was interesting to talk about.
Yeah, Caliban was an interesting robot that could have worked if it had got through the gauntlet stage, but it got fucked over by the house robots. This heat was just so bleh. Fair play. GBH did well. It was a good robot. It worked, and its weapon was effective. But that's literally all that can be said. So, honestly, I don't have anything else to say. I think we should just move on.
No, go away.
Yeah, let's just get away. Heat J. We're on to Heat K now.
I guess it was not too bad. It's bad, but it's
bad, but funny. And
it's got a lot of good moments in it.
Oh yes. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
We'll play in 3, 2, 1, go.
2 more heats to go and 2 semi-finalists to follow.
Also, the first one that skips the beginning part of the intro.
Indeed.
Oh, we missed GBH. Oh, never mind.
It don't matter.
We missed Ivanhoe getting pitted.
Oh.
Who cares?
Literally no one.
It's bad when Shelmet would have beaten Ivanhoe.
Shelmet would have beaten Ivanhoe, definitely.
Eviolite.
Carablast would have beaten Ivanhoe.
Carablast is amazing. It has no guard and Mega Horn.
I know it's hard to imagine.
Jesus.
But some people just
That's a good little combo right there.
Yeah, actually, to be fair.
What else does it get? Hold on.
Ford Mondeos with the fake leather interiors.
That's enough Pokemon.
Drill run.
Ah.
Knock off.
That's some good moves, to be fair.
Aerial ace. Oh, Robot Wars. Fine. Oh, okay, poison jab as well. Saw that.
So when I take that
Oh my
god. Put on your tartan slippers
Okay.
and dust off your favourite Baldoonican album, while those of us with a pulse get down to some serious robotic carnage. Let's meet tonight's contenders.
Okay.
Okay.
Enzyme. It's a flipper that's off the floor.
Yep. Not much more to be said.
If it didn't have casters,
It's not even a flipper, it's a forklift.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my god.
From Elstead in Surrey, Phoenix.
With a top speed of 50
Phoenix.
Phoenix. It's spikes that are off the ground. Next.
It's quite quick though, I believe.
Yeah, it's nifty, I'll give it
15
that.
miles an hour, yeah.
At least it's not a box, it's a triangle at least.
Yeah.
Technically a hexagon.
Plunderbird to our go.
Our go.
Yes.
Jinx.
The lads are back.
With a box.
With a bulldozer blade.
This machine can haul a Range Rover.
From Langport in Somerset.
The mule.
The mule. An interesting debut for well, becomes something very interesting later on.
Power unknown. Uh-oh.
Unknown power.
Even though the forklift's off the ground.
Yeah.
Demon! Actually, this is the second introduction of a robot that's better later.
Yeah. Same again. This becomes much better.
What a
later.
fast robot.
Too much.
Megahertz.
Megahertz.
Kawaii Decime.
Kawaii Desame.
It has a chisel.
It does. Keyboard disguised lift.
I mean, that's an okay. It's a lifter.
Yeah, megahertz isn't too bad. You're right.
It's got a lot of ground clearance though.
Yeah.
Mind you, ground clearance doesn't really.
Is the gauntlet, the normal rules apply.
Actually, yes, it does.
Yeah, most robots have ground clearance though, to be fair. Oh, the Sentinel's back.
To choose from, each one littered with instruments of destruction that could signal death on Robot Wars. There's the medieval.
You can tell she just wants to go on that round.
She wants it.
And of course, lots of angle grinders.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Philippa.
Roboteers, stand by.
Demon.
Right.
It's a wedge.
What more can be said? It's a wedge. With spikes.
With wheelchair wheels.
They look securely fastened.
They're locked in place, mate.
Oh yeah.
A bit of Velcro on it and they're secure.
Oh my god.
The ball is rolling faster. The ball is rolling faster.
The ball is moving faster than
The thing is,
yes.
The thing is, if Demon was quicker, it'd be good.
Yeah, if it was quick, it wouldn't actually be a terrible robot. It's fairly, it's not quite on the ground, but it's one of the lower to the ground machines we've seen. Look at that!
Yeah.
It's pushing Matilda back.
It's got a lot of torque then.
Yes.
Into the pit. I think it's pit. Yeah, in the pit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Still going. Oh no.
Oh no, in the pit. Oh no.
No. Yes.
Demon.
No. Yes. No. Is it
Demon,
going in the pit?
Demon, just go back to hell. Just go back to hell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Come on, they're
oh.
through. That's it.
Oh.
They're in. They're in. Come on.
Yeah. I think they've called it. They're in.
Probably the slowest run. But
Yeah.
They did it.
They did it. So yeah, fair play to them.
Credit.
Still pushing us about. He's a bit in the pit, but we managed to back out.
Well, your Demon on the front's got a few facial injuries, but I suppose that'll easily paint up again, won't it?
No, they're war scars now. We needed some of them.
Give them a round of applause.
Terrific run by the Demon team, and their supporters club will appreciate the fact they completed the course and they're through.
Roboteers.
Yes.
Okay. Enzyme's got some yellow bits on it now.
Yes, it does.
Barry Ballard.
This was originally a wheelchair. which
Who's that?
was in our friend's garden.
It's called Barry Ballard.
Robot. It's got the original motors and
It's driven by wind.
actually changed that over,
Windshield.
so they're solid now.
Windscreen wipers.
Actually, I just realised what Enzyme looks like. It looks like an upside down wheelie bin.
Yeah, I suppose it does, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit shorter, but.
It's got some relative pace to it, though.
What?
Its spike came off.
Was that the spike?
It was the spike on the Sentinel.
Huh.
I think.
Fair enough. What a piece of shit.
Quite.
Oh, the camo trousers.
Yep, camo trousers making an appearance once again.
That's bloody.
Mind your language, young man.
Considering last series, the guy from Tracy said bitch.
Foul-mouthed.
Actually, Ian Watts swears, doesn't he?
Some point he does, yeah.
Series 6.
They actually had to bleep it out, didn't they?
They're industrial motors. They're 70 amp, 800 watt motors, which equate to about 1
Right then.
horsepower. And they have
That's
7
good,
warm
but
boxes.
you've got casters at the front, so your weapon is somewhat useless.
I mean, I suppose if it's quick enough, if they get a quick enough ram on someone, I suppose it's not. It could do some damage.
Also, I think that guy was American.
Yeah.
A quick and clever robot, it would seem. Almost sniffing out which.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's a bit too quick for its own good, by the look of it.
He looks like the guy from S.M.I.D.S.Y driving.
Yeah.
I forget what he's called.
Oh dear. I think they're stuck.
The frame has screwed them.
Yeah.
But the ball is protecting them.
Oh, they got around it.
Felix has gone behind the ball. How can he see? His robot now.
He can't.
Don't go back. Don't go backwards.
Oh, he's turning the spike. That's what he was doing to try and
He failed kill a lot at least.
Is that wise?
Kill a lot missing and
Cut right through the rubber.
one wheel on his wagon.
Indeed. That'll be a puncture.
Also went through the hub of the wheel, I believe.
I mean, this isn't a bad run.
Just got cock locked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I say cock locked, but yeah, whatever.
You decided to take on Sir Killer lot.
We did. We thought we'd go for it, but the problem was we couldn't see our robot for the ball.
I think you've got a problem with one of your wheels. I think there's a robotic arm just cut it in half.
Oh, that's right. We got spares.
The Phoenix team.
Oh my god, someone for a wheel has spares. What the fuck?
That looked like more than 8.9 meters. Might be wrong.
Ah, it's got hydraulics.
Ah.
For some strange reason.
Between the electronics and motor controllers. It all runs from
Is the mule free-wheel drive? Because I see one. It's got mud on it.
Well, he is from Somerset. He probably took it down the farm.
If you did take it down the pub with him.
4 months building the mule. There is actually an award in the series for the best engineered robot.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Epic foreshadowing, I believe is the term. What is that?
Forklifts are not good weapons.
There's only one robot that's made a forklift work.
Matilda's drunk, and I'm trying to remember that robot that did as well. Oh, actually, I think I know it is.
Well, we've already seen it this series.
Have we?
Yes.
An actual forklift.
Well, lifting forks.
Ow, panic attack.
Yeah.
Wow, no wonder Matilda got out the way then, eh?
Effectively the same thing.
I guess.
We'll see you there.
But I actually meant like an actual forklift.
I don't know.
I mean, the only half decent one was flipped out of the arena.
Yeah.
He's had too much hay this morning. He's a bit lively.
Okay.
Megahertz with Dave and
Megahertz.
Go on then, megahertz.
powered by two 12-volt motors, so at times we can actually.
I mean, it should technically be better than kilohertz.
Extra speed and extra power. It's controlled
True.
by
Yes,
power relays,
it is more.
touching several different relays.
Oh, it's relays. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Receiver is actually
I mean, there's no on and off switch, but
On the
I think
part
so.
of the off switch.
Doesn't have anything particularly dangerous, I guess. I guess the flipper could cause a bit of harm later.
Yeah.
And whatever that is at the back,
How ambitious is megahertz?
Why do they have a disc drawer?
I do not know. You know, I do wonder why people do something like that on a robot, considering, you know, that takes up a bit of not only weight, but space.
Yeah.
And it is hurting, but surviving.
Bash is
They need to get a floppy
tired.
disk.
The wheels and megahertz are really close together.
Fuck me, I feel old mentioning floppy disks.
You say that while watching something from 1998.
Yeah, these at this time floppy disks were all the rage. Long time ago.
Thank God we live in the 21st century.
Yes.
I say that we've got Trump in charge of the president of the US. Coronavirus is a thing.
And we're getting hit by storms, so
And there's no Robot Wars on TV.
yeah. We did have the PlayStation back in the day, so it's not like the gaming side was letting us down.
Also N64.
Yep. And Sega Dreamcast.
Game Boy Color.
Soon to be Game Boy Advance.
Not yet. We've got to wait 3 more years for that, mate.
Oh God.
Oh fuck! I forgot about this. I don't know how.
Do you know
I forgot
this
about
song is actually on YouTube?
Yes.
I'm gonna play.
I have
it
it liked.
I'm gonna play it on at the end of the episode.
Can we not?
No, we must. We must. We have to. In fact, no. I'm gonna play. Actually, no. We won't play it now.
In case we get copyrighted.
Because we've got all new track system, a big bulldozer blade, and wonky aerial.
Wonky aerial. Is that what went wrong for them last time?
I'm surprised you could see it behind those sunglasses.
Yeah.
Was that a spike? That's a spike, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Smooth run so far. Nothing they can do can go wrong.
Nah, no.
Or go straight into the pit.
Just go straight into the pit. Yeah, why not?
Dipsticks.
Well, we've heard that the house robots were getting a bit hard and a bit cheesed off with people going down that lane, so we just had to go for a bit of violence, really, and unfortunately...
A bit of violence.
Driving into the pit.
Yeah.
Straight into the pit. It was like you were scared of the robot.
we're not scared of the robots. We're going to trash the house robots. We're not scared of you. We just want some violence.
Violence! More violence!
Correct, they've got plenty of trousers. They're wearing camo.
Yeah.
They've even got camo hats. They've advanced the meta game.
They got through though. Phoenix is gone.
Phoenix is gone.
It's a shame for Phoenix. Phoenix wasn't a terrible robot, but...
No. I'll tell you, it was better than Megahertz.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Why do you think they're chickens?
Because they don't dive in the pit straight away. They're the big tough men, and they're chicken out.
Let's have it out with them, yeah.
They're all calling you chickens over there.
We're not chickens. We just wanted to get through to the next round, but most of
How dare you!
And we're going to stay. More violence.
Did you dive in that pit to avoid the house robot?
Absolutely not.
I still to this day think he did it better than Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
One will lose his throne in the trial. Now you may think I'm the king of
Silence!
the castle and you're a dirty
How dare you!
childish.
Oh, I love that so much.
There's nothing childish about this particular version
Oh,
of King of the
right.
Castle.
Let's focus now. King of the castle.
Surviving robots will try and defend their castle.
You a dirty ass. Where's N?
Whoever lasts the least amount of time will be deposed from the contest outright. Now,
You're a
Death
dirty
Metal
enzyme.
and Bash will be storming the ramparts.
Don't know how I feel about Dead Metal and Bash on this one.
Well, at least Shunt's not going to be falling off in a drug stupor.
Only time will tell. Let the trials begin.
But yeah, Bash probably isn't going to do much. I think it's all going to be Dead Metal here.
Who's this? Is it Demon? It's Demon.
Oh, that was Demon first, even though it had Enzyme. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was Enzyme first, wasn't it?
Yeah, Enzyme was on the graphic, but then... Yeah, what is Bash going to do? It's not exactly well designed for this sort of thing.
You can use the saw disc. Hey, Sean's there. He's already fallen off.
Yeah, they decided to put him on the ground so he can't fall off.
Bash just pushing Dead Metal, which is actually a good tactic. And Bash drives off.
Yeah, it took Demon with him though, so...
God, it's weird to see Nick Adams with a hat on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You took Sergeant Bash with you. They got us round the front. That was
He drove himself off, Craig. Come on.
Wouldn't let go.
Yeah, Dead Metal did the push.
There's nothing we can do about it. You lasted a fair amount of time, though. You might have done enough. You might have done enough to
Well,
make
this
the
act's
arena.
pretty good.
It's fairly good, yeah. We'll see how the other robots do first.
I'm trying to remember the other robots that did this.
Enzyme.
Because
I think Demon gets through this, but I can't remember.
Don't know. It was Spin Doctor that did it, wasn't it?
Yeah, Spin Doctor did it and
Spin
broke
Doctor.
Matilda's tusk.
It was Kilotron T.
Kilotron T, yeah. And Shunt I just remember Shunt kept falling off because he was drunk.
He also did that with Sumo. Also, it's not moving.
Well, it's not moving, but they don't seem to be pushing it, so this is technically counting.
They're trying to push it at the same time.
Good traction. It's not moving.
You said that they're fist bumping, so I think it was actually moving. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
They're gonna beat him like a government mule.
Who wants that?
I do.
Tristan now. Oh, hello.
Oh, he's actually got some push to it. He's using the forklift to sort of catch Dead Metal's saw.
Also, the first time Sergeant Bash's disc is landed into something and not shattered.
Yeah.
I think this is a sturdy robot that can go a long way in the war.
Fuck off.
Go a long way in the wars, my Oklahoman ass.
What?
Never mind.
The money, didn't you?
Yeah, getting used to this.
It's quite a powerful robot, that isn't it? It was pushing Dead Metal all the way.
Yeah, giving him a hard time there.
Well, you've done enough to get through to the arena, haven't you?
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
First place with Enzyme. Megahertz next up.
Enzyme. Megahertz.
Stand by.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
See what Megahertz. The thing is, Megahertz doesn't look like a very good design for this.
High ground clearance. Dead Metal's drunk at least. Hey, it's the music from the games. What are they doing?
They are committing suicide. Bye. They both went off with him.
How did Bash go? Oh, Bash.
Bash just decided, I want to join in too.
I must be like my sensei.
Now it's...
Oh,
the
God.
music's playing.
I can't wait to hear more of it later.
Yeah. That's a bit of a spoiler. You basically just told us Plunderbird's getting through this, Jonathan.
I mean, not really. You just spoiled that.
No, JP said we'll see more of that later. Oh, they got Dead Metal off.
And Bash just drove himself off.
Well, they got their violence.
Yeah.
Maybe they do have a bit. Maybe they aren't. No, all talk, no trousers.
How do you think you're going to handle the arena?
Cautiously.
Cautiously.
Confident now then?
Lots of damage, always lots of damage.
We'll wait
Yeah, you do lots of damage with that wedge and spike of yours.
With that bulldozer blade. Well, fair play.
I think Bash wants to play with the aerial.
Megahertz, they're out.
Megahertz didn't do terribly, they just drove badly.
Yeah. Again, I think they probably could have got through if it was the Kilotron heat.
Sounds good and it sounds hard. So we're looking at the canteen menu tonight, and I don't think chicken will be on it.
Hey.
Oh, I love
chicken and chips.
I love the Plunderbird boys.
You love them. Did you see the Kickstarter they did?
Yeah, I heard about that. Didn't they do a Kickstarter to try and enter one of the series, the new series?
No. It was a Kickstarter for a documentary on Robot Wars.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
They didn't. I'm guessing they didn't get enough though.
No, they didn't.
Ah, that's gutting.
That's really gutting. They were close though.
Oh man.
Oh,
Mule
God,
versus Demon.
It's not going to be a good fight, is it?
Not really.
Oh! Okay, Mule can get underneath. Okay, it's salvageable.
Ish.
Drive decent Mule. The Mule just looks like a giant blocky dick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just how we do it in Minecraft.
Demon's
I played
pushing
Minecraft
back.
for a rope, actually.
Say again?
I played Minecraft for a rope once. That's pretty fun.
Minecraft don't interest me, so just.
You're not missing much. It's still a fun game. I like it.
I tried it. I think I tried it once, and I was just like, "Nah, this ain't the game for me."
Also, apparently, demons are mobilised.
Yeah, it seems to be, but they're picking on Mule even so.
Let's go on to the judges. Yep. Oh, do we have to?
What highlights?
Okay, Gen 4 bug types. Wormadam? Not really. It was okay.
Mothim.
Who was there? Motham's okay.
Yan Mega.
Yan Mega, true.
That was a good good Pokemon.
Vespiquen if you find a female one.
Vespiquen, yeah. Vespiquen was awesome. I really like that Pokemon.
Is that it?
No, I'm sure there's one more I'm thinking of, but I can't remember what it was. I was going to say Drapion, but it's not a bug type.
Screepy, man.
Scorpy, yeah.
Yeah, it's cute-ish.
Right then.
Oh god, the music. I think that was it. Oh, it was just. Do we count Arceus bug?
Cricketune.
Oh god, Cricket, no. Alright, back to the match. There's a wedging situation going on. It's interesting-ish.
Yes, Plunderbird's pushing it into Bash.
Have we even seen that forklift work?
Nope.
Do you remember the
Plunderbird is basically doing what Roadblock did and winning this basically because it's a good wedge.
I just realised what. Oh, I forgot what it's called, Enzyme or whatever. What it actually looks like. Do you remember the Metal Robot Wars toys?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Panic Attack. The Metal Panic Attack.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
It's two-wheel drive with a blocky, spiky thing at the front.
Yeah.
It's just not bright yellow.
Yeah, black.
It's the opposite. It's black with a little bit of yellow.
Yeah. They think they got it. I think that probably must be Plunderbird's fight.
Clearly.
Yep.
There we go. Wow, there were not a lot of bug types just in Gen 5. Boy.
No.
They seemed to have a bit more power than you at the end, didn't they?
Yeah, they just kept on shunting us into the house robots and we didn't stand a chance.
Give them a round of applause!
They're not happy.
They're just a bit disappointed, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Basically, you've got to be cruel to be kind. we're cruel, but we're not very kind. But to give them their due, they're really plucky team, but we just had to do the job.
One more fight in the series semi-finals.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair play to the Plunderbird lads. It's the best way to approach it. Just got to do what's got to be done.
Of course it's going to kick.
The only thing
How far is it going to kick the Plunderbird team?
Off the stage, into the pit, into oblivion.
Into orbit?
Those are some strong words, Roger.
Oh, come on, love. You really think?
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1.
Activate.
Magnificent engineering feat, the mule. Plunderbird 2 boys have been splendid.
They've got enzyme just crossed off on the side.
The name of enzyme crossed out on the side. They've already seen the enzyme boys off. And immediate aggression on the mule.
Well, their blade's a bit bent in the front. Oh, their armour's coming off as well. But they've got the better wedge. So again, Plunderbird's winning this just on the fact that it's a decent wedge.
That forklift, no good for Roger. Went on top of Plunderbird 2, digging
Those sound effects.
The most manufactured sounds. Jesus Christ.
Plunderbird 2 away. He's doing all he can to survive.
Oh god, Roger Plant in the hat looks weird.
Yeah.
How long were the fights in Series 2? I want to know.
How long?
Yeah, because that was quick.
Probably 3 minutes. I think they went to 5 minutes in Series 3. Because I think they had to go to 5 minutes in Series 3 because it was literally they got rid of the Gorners in the trials, didn't they? So they had to make the fights longer.
It was a bit tougher, but we already knew the thing was like a dangerous machine, so a little bit of strategy, as it were, but plenty of...
Was it?
Yeah, great strategy.
Well, we'll just have to do better next time.
You seem to have a lot more power than the mule, though, didn't you?
We've got about 2 tons of pulling power. We actually pulled a Range Rover with this thing. And just be afraid, there's a plunder.
Was it in reverse?
Well, hey, you've won your heat. You're through to the series semi-final. How do you think you're going to fare?
We're going to do our best to trash everything in our path, of course. Plenty of violence. We've got
No, it's kind of sad. Spoilers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh god.
It's kind of sad. This is the best Plunder does. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler warning. Yeah, Plunderbird doesn't really do very well after this. I'm glad they at least made a semi-final though. They deserved it, considering how you know.
I mean, let's be honest. Was there any other good robot in the heat?
I think Mule wasn't terrible.
Oh no, Mule.
It wouldn't have been bad.
I know about the lifter.
Megahertz wasn't terrible either, to be honest. I mean, it had ground clearance, but I've seen worse. Pause it.
And then
Phoenix wasn't terrible either. It was quick. It was
quick, and
I think it just got a bit unlucky, to be honest, because I think it got pushed back a bit.
Also high ground.
I don't think this heat was actually as bad as people make it out to be. There were some okay robots in it.
Yeah, actually, I agree with you.
Like, compared to what we just watched, Heat K was not terrible.
No, it was very entertaining.
And Plunderbird was the absolute silence.
And the theme music.
Yes.
And the comment on chicken. Also, Roger Plant's comment on how far they're going to kick him.
Yeah.
In the atmosphere, into space. Nah, love, not that far. Quarter ones are pretty good. The battles were obviously shit. That's just Series 2.
Yeah, that's kind of Series 2 in a nutshell. Most of the battles aren't good. We've had a couple of okay ones, but nothing's really jumped out at me as a good fight. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. I'll turn that off, sorry. Yeah.
Alright. Heat L.
Heat L, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, this... Spoiler warning, this one isn't good. I'm afraid this one's a rough one, but I think we will keep watching this. I think we should watch at least until the grand final.
You think?
Or should we just go through everything? Well, we'll see what you'll... We'll get through this one and we'll see what we're feeling afterwards, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Last time, something surprisingly entertaining.
Yes, a surprisingly decent heat that isn't remembered as such.
I think it's more entertaining than good, to be honest.
Yeah, it was more entertaining than good, but the robots, compared to what we've seen previously, were not terrible.
They were at least all decent and quick and worked.
Yeah, or in the case of Demon, wasn't quick, but worked and could have been good if it was quick. And become something much better later on. So.
A quick wedge.
Yeah. It basically became what Demon should have been to begin with.
And Wales, they want to be independent. They want to split from the mainland and float off towards the
Oh God, can we not?
Oh my God,
can we not talk about independence?
Yeah, this is kind of a sore point, Craig.
I'm a Brexiteer, but not like this.
Oh God, I just stay out of it, to be honest. Anyway,
that's what happened. That's what happened. We stayed out of it. Look what happened.
From Red Hill in Surrey, Tender Caress.
This is the fastest in the
Tender Caress.
It's a tiger spinner.
Full body spinner?
Nope.
Nope, it's got angle grinders. It should be a full body spinner, but it's not. It's quick though, so they probably could use it as one if they wanted. Versing Getterix.
It does have cunt on the side of it.
It does. It does, yes. Had to cross it out.
Oh, just to clear it up, it doesn't actually say cunt. It's supposed to be something in
Latin.
Italian. Oh yeah, Latin.
Latin, yeah. Havoc.
But it does look like cunt. Havoc. It would be decent, but it's got stupid fucking casters.
Stupid casters. If they didn't bother the casters, it might not be a terrible thing. But yeah,
and they took Scarab's armor and put Kilotron's mace on it next.
Yes. Moving on.
What? Yeah.
It's like the Prince of. It's just the same team that made Prince of Darkness. Because
no.
You'd think it would be, because such demonic names for such unremarkable robots. Oh God.
You say that, but Death warmed up as a thing. Flirty Skirty. I think this is also 2 miles per hour.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is. Enigmatic skirts.
Richard Peter. His name is just Dick.
Hardvark.
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't get Hardvark.
No.
What weapon? Where's its weapon?
A cutting disc on an arm.
Where's the arm?
It had that in Series 3.
Well, that's obvious in Series 3.
Yeah. But yeah, there's not exactly anything in this that instills confidence of a good heat, is there?
Well, we've seen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean.
Well, let's get this over with then. I think we might be bringing the Pokemon back up at some point. Versing Getterix. Now this one doesn't. Versing Getterix doesn't look terrible, to be honest. It's just if only if it freaking worked. Yeah, that doesn't look. That looks like an okay flipper for the time.
Okay, do you want to explain that, or shall I?
What? The side pods.
Whatever that weapon was. Oh, it's an E. It's not a C.
Eunt. Yeah, you're right.
It just say cunt though, doesn't it? Look at it. It's just there's a clear shot of it.
Yeah.
Vigi. It is an E.
Vendi Vidi. Udus Futu J Ipsum.
Pinning it on that wall. What on earth is he celebrating? Pushing the Sentinel back? I don't think so. I think the Sentinel.
I think Versing Getterix is dead.
A little bit damaged there, and in comes dead metal.
I'd say shocking, but.
And that's revenge for his mate, the Sentinel.
Yeah, not much shocking about it. At least the metal's causing some sparks.
2A, Potlessum, Arum.
Yeah, spoiler warning, it doesn't tend to get much better than that for Versing Getterix.
Well.
I think they got us on our Achilles heel.
Nah.
I'm not wrong.
True.
By the time they finally get it sorted, it's too late. The robots have moved on and become better.
Yeah, but our paint job's still good.
I'm not going to say when that happens, but yeah.
We'll have to
Not much more to be said about that one.
5.1 meters. Will that be enough?
Nope, don't think so.
Hardvark with Owen Barwick, Liz Harrison,
see.
Mike Evans.
It started off life as a
Yeah, Hardvark, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just kind of...
built out using aluminium section.
It's just a box, isn't it? It's another coffin robot. It's a white coffin this time.
Like a starter motor in there.
Smidsy,
Power through a reduction
are you there?
gearbox, a 300 to 1 reduction gearbox, just like that.
Smidsy!
Designed and had made myself. The armour is 3mm thick aluminium plate.
Smidsy seemed to have vanished.
The first line is our sacrificial armour, which is very thin. And the
Hello? I can hear
Oh, there
you.
we go.
There we go. Hello.
Stop any cutting discs getting
Oh.
through.
It's gone again.
Oh.
Nope.
On and off.
There you go. On, off, on, off.
Hold on, what time are you at?
I'm on 6:10. Do I need to stop?
Keep counting up and I'll catch up to you.
6:20. So I'll stop at 6:20.
Okay. So, okay, I'm on 6:20.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I was saying, Hardvark, it's not terrible, but it's just another coffin, really. It's just a white coffin this time.
Roboteers, stand by.
What's this again?
Tender camo trousers once more.
Yeah, more camo trousers, but I suppose at least they've got a similar-ish design. Well, no, it's more like a tiger, but
And a titanium saw.
A titanium saw and a ship blade. Gotcha.
rare to see friggin' titanium.
How do they know which way round they're driving it?
I presume the spike is the front.
Large flames, we need heat protection, so aluminium foil everywhere.
Yep. All over
Aluminium foil.
electronics and protective plates.
They'll just cook it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's going to cook it.
I think that would make it worse.
Oh, they're in between a rock and a hard place now. Oh,
good sword, dead metal.
Yeah,
good
dead
sword.
metal sword can't. Oh no, it's grazed it.
When did metal stuck?
Oh no, it's alright.
Well, at least it didn't go backwards.
Nope. I think it's done better than Vercingetorix.
I thought this robot would do really well.
Oh no, it
Really?
hasn't. I was wrong.
Yeah, we did. Indestructible but incontrollable. You should have seen the spikes out there. When the angle grinders came across, we totally bent their spikes. So that's pretty cool. And they haven't really bent our robot much, you know, just the odd angle grinder there and on the top. But no
Some
real
scratches.
damage to the robot. It's a shame we can't go straight.
Yeah, that would help. You kind of need the ability to drive in a straight line. It's kind of Roboteering 101.
Turn that to the rock quality. And Challenger.
And Challenger, yeah.
And
Prometheus.
And technically kilohertz because they got stuck in backward drop.
True.
So it's go for youngsters Kevin Shea.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's no go. What's gone wrong here?
You went in, you've come straight off again. What happened?
Well, one of the motors.
Well, one of the
One of the motors.
Come off one of the solenoids. We're just trying to find out what it is now.
So these aren't the bits that came from a 1963 lawnmower then?
No, the lawnmowers are fine.
Ah, you! Ah, got it. Got it.
Just a wire come off.
You know what it is?
Yeah, wire come off. Yeah. So,
Oh, they've got it sorted.
Give it a solder on that.
Yeah. Have they got it sorted? I think they did.
Crisis averted.
Thank God for that.
Now
there
loose.
we go.
Oh, it's still not working.
Not properly, no. You can tell.
This is a little bit sluggish. You've got to be nippy here to get beyond the Sentinel. You've got to time it right and make sure that Dead Metal...
Oh, Dead Metal's not having none of it.
Ooh, let's play dodgems, boys. Not
They're going backwards.
You see now Dead Metal's in place.
Is Dead Metal moving? I think Dead
Dead
Metal's
Metal.
dead. I think Dead Metal's killed itself.
Dead Metal. Wake up.
I think the whole robot's out of action, JP.
A little bit.
I think they did better than the other two. Yeah, they did.
8.2 metres, they've done enough. They were a little bit fortunate, Haver.
Is it terrifying?
Very.
It's very terrifying, yeah, and it's very hot as well. Feel yourself sweating as you're standing there.
As a measure of how bad this heat is, Phoenix would have got through this already.
As would Rocks.
Yep. As would Corella. No, not Corella. I'll take that back.
No. It's the next man.
Now it's time for Flirty Skirty
to slowly move.
Slow and Steady does not win this race. Oh my god! Look at you can see the wheel.
It's a fucking lunchbox. Look at it. You know,
I think that's an insult to lunchboxes.
Well, at least it's kind of mad that they technically make better robots after this.
What do they make?
They made Missile, which, while not good, is
it's better than
Blade.
this. Yeah.
Also, they appeared on Shockwave, not the Series 9 8 Shockwave, the Extreme Shockwave. You know, Armed Forces.
Oh, okay. Well, they did. They got better then. Fair play.
Shockwave is.
I can't actually remember Extreme Shockwave.
Oh, can you not?
No, I can't remember that one. But we'll get to there eventually.
Yeah.
And then we'll find out exactly how underrated it probably is.
Spoilers at last, but.
No.
It was a better robot, let's put it like this.
Well, I think it's not hard to be better than Flirty Skirty.
The thing is, I don't mind the idea of Flirty Skirty. You know,
yeah, it's an okay concept.
It's like a full body flip up, would you say?
Yeah, but failed in execution. Now it's time for the H.
Speaking of execution, look at that disc.
Quite.
I did check.
Oh my god, it's made
I
of
did
wood.
check, and there was supposed to be an Angel of Death 2.
Really? Was that going to be made of wood as well?
We don't know because it qualified. It tried to qualify for Series 4.
Ah.
And also for the cutting discs, obviously with the gearboxes cut off.
That is such a sport.
So.
I can't tell if it's wobbling or that it's just stuck on something.
I mean, it's fast, 15,000 RPM apparently, but what does it matter? There's no mass to it.
We're not too sure if this has got enough power. It's very low.
Here's the thing, I do get why people hate Angel of Death, and I'm with them. I don't think it's terrible. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's not terrible. It's invertible.
Design-wise, yeah, invertible, has weapons.
Is it interesting? Well, I mean, I'd say interesting design. It's not interesting, but the rhombus.
It's just a wedge.
Yeah.
A box wedge.
Yeah, the rhombus design is interesting.
It is just boring and slow though.
And now the wood is going to get torched by Bash.
Dead Metal can't reach it though.
That's how low it is. I think they need an angel to resurrect them after that.
Not wrong.
I can't. I don't. I think they go out here, don't they? I can't remember.
Yeah.
And they're so fantastic this year. What can we say? Outclassed.
Well,
at least they can admit it.
He's got a smile on.
Yeah, he knows. He knows he was outclassed, and yeah, he was well and truly outclassed.
Oh yeah, Havoc comes back as well.
What did he come back as?
He came back as Undertaker.
Oh, okay. Undertaker was similar to Gravedigger, wasn't it? It was a coffin shaped. It was an axe bot, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Okay, that wasn't a terrible robot, I don't think. What's going on in the background? Did you see that?
I did not.
Oh, don't worry about it.
They're just playing Kiss Chase or something because I saw two girls walk behind them.
No. You'll have to watch it back to understand. So we've got Sumo, but this time it's Dead Metal doing the sumoing.
Really? Dead Metal?
He's probably the best one for it, to be fair. With those pincers. Better than
Probably
Shunt.
Probably the most overpowered.
Yeah.
Each of our 5 surviving robots will lock wheel trims with Dead Metal. Whoever lasts the least amount of time before getting the big push will be turned into chop suey. Let the trials begin.
Nice effects.
Now, just in case you're wondering how people pass the time in the pits when they're not tinkering, this is how the Tender Caress team do it. Thanks very much. Anything to ease the stress and strain that is life on Robot Wars. Do you not think you should be doing
He's going Converse.
Yeah. Like George Francis.
No, I don't even know what George Francis had, but actually I said that I hate bloody Converse. And goodbye.
Bye bye.
Why is always the team that are doing jack shit in the pits? They always lose. Strong and Tender Caress.
Basically, they should have been doing more. That is very not good.
So, just as you're going in, how do you think they'll do?
We've made a last-minute modification.
Shut the fuck up, Siri.
Last-minute
What the fuck? Where did that come from? I think Siri's bored of this episode as well.
I mean, just look at Flirty Skirty.
Oh, this ain't gonna last long, is it?
On the offensive against Dead Metal. Ken has enough power, though, the house robot there to force backwards.
Oh, he hesitated for a second there.
And he's holding.
They basically let Flirty Skirty go through.
Please don't tell me the whole frame just came off, or the armour just came off.
They dug in with the spikes. 10.63 seconds. Yes, they're
Because
through.
that's what it looked like.
I don't know. Right, come on, Vercingetorix. Don't be shit.
3, 2.
Can't.
You're never not going to see that, are you? Oh,
No.
good drive. There you go. Go on.
It's not power, they just got Dead Metal high centered.
And now they're dead.
I was going to say, yeah, I think they are dead. At least the lifter looked okay.
Yeah, as I said, the flipper looks alright. Well, lifter, you're right. I mean, oh, they got some grip as well. They're holding on.
But Dead Metal's holding them. Let go Dead Metal and then you'd win.
Dead Metal didn't let go, so they actually survived the whole 30 seconds.
Jesus.
Just.
Robot ears, stand by.
Right. Now, Havoc shouldn't do well here.
No. I mean, if they had that lance, like, straight forward isolation.
Yeah, I think they've done enough.
Dead Metal pushed sack of shit.
There we go.
I just realised Havoc is a face.
Yes, it is.
Fuck's sake. Where's Shunt? Actually, no, Shunt can't do shit.
Nope. So you just got to last 6 seconds, Hardbot.
3, 2, 1.
Where's the disc?
No idea.
Oh. It's like a flipper.
This Harrison's loving this. Dead Metal almost on the edge.
And do.
And out
Who wants a hug?
I do. Well, they got through.
Kamikaze from the Sumo Warrior.
Kamikaze from the Sumo Warrior.
Mind you, Shunt did that with Roblox, and look what happened to Roblox.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, it's annoying that Flirty got through that. They should have been out. They only had forwards and backwards.
I could have sworn they turned.
No, they probably bounced off of Dead Metal or something. No, it is not. But better than Deitor in Series 4.
Thunder roars. So if it starts raining,
Anything's better than the Endurance Series 4, apart from when it's got celebrities driving it.
We will get to that.
Spoilers.
If there's no clear winner, a decision will be made by our panel of judges. They look at style, control, aggression, and damage. Let the fighting begin.
The first of our semi-finals, Hardvark against Vercingetorix.
Cunt.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep saying.
You're gonna say it every time you see Vercingetorix, aren't you?
even when we see it again in the future. Why have you got the flipper up?
I have no idea.
Is it dead?
It's pretty much. The weapons are working, but nothing else is.
Not even the punching things at the side. Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. Radio signal issues.
It seems to have been immobilized.
Oh,
what? Yeah, I was going to say, what's that underneath Hardvark? It's got stuck there.
I just feel like.
Oh no, it's moving again.
Go on, Shunt. Dent him. Alright, Gen 3 bug types, what was there?
Gen 3 bug types, we had.
There was one ball.
Which became Dustox and Beautify. Not very great, to be honest, but.
Beautify was strong, and Dustox was somewhat tanky.
Yeah.
Ninkada,
which became Ninjask, which is a really good, and then Shedinja as well.
Which is kind of good, actually.
Yeah.
It's just difficult.
And Ninjask is a great support with its massive speed. And it obviously has speed boost as well.
Yeah. There's Volbeat Illumise, which the only thing I can think of is Volbeat Hatelgler.
Yeah, I don't want to think about those ones.
And Anaref.
Armaldo.
It was better in Mystery Dungeon. Actually, Armaldo's pretty good.
Yeah, I like Armaldo.
God, Gen 3 is boring for bug types.
It is, isn't it?
Jesus. Oh, who won? Oh, not myself.
Hardvark won.
We'll do it, yeah.
You'll do it, yeah.
Of course they will. I mean, who's going to beat him? Flirty, Skirty or Havoc? I don't think so.
I just realised we missed Surskit and Masquerain.
Yes, we did.
Surskit, interesting type. Masquerain became generic. Next.
Well, we can cook some eggs now.
Quite.
Cook some eggs now.
Yeah, we're ready this hot stuff.
Where does eggs come from? Chicken.
Yeah.
Silence! How dare you?
Silence!
Brilliant, fantastic.
How dare you?
The second semi-final tonight, Havoc.
We're back and we're gonna stay. More violence.
Next series.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
I don't even want to know.
Oh god, who do I want to lose?
I apologise
more?
for the yawning, people. I am this bored at the moment.
Well, this Havoc's got like an arm on it now, but at the same time, it's so low, and I don't think it's even going to bother lifting. It's going to drag him at least.
Ooh.
See, look, they're so bored they're standing up to lift.
Yeah.
Oh, is it dead? It's dead.
Yes, he has.
Now take the shell off. The shell is... Oh, fuck's sake, it's not even attached.
Oh, disrobing.
It's not... Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Scarlet, I didn't mean to make you yawn.
It's bloody 30 come back. Oh, I did. We just talked about it.
Yeah,
oh
they
my
came
god,
back
it's so
as
boring.
Missile and then Shockwave.
Gen 6 bug types.
Vivillon.
Vivillon.
No, there's definitely more than that.
The Vivian.
No, I'm sure there's more. Can't think. Not sure.
I think it was.
Nope, no, it was good fun though. So funny.
Are you going to come and join us again in another war?
Yeah, because the focus on that was obviously on the Mega Evolutions, and you got a lot of Megas, like Mega Heracross, Mega Pinsir, Mega Scizor.
Mm. There's no wrong, it's a bit boring, kid. Jesus.
Anyway, you're through to the next fight. If you win that, you're through to the series semi-finals. Are you feeling confident?
Oh my god, how is Vivian the only bug type ninjas in Gen 6?
Cost 50 quid. That's right.
There's got to be more. I'm actually going to have a look at that.
What was saying is Diggersby being technically the only ground type introduced.
Yeah. Let's have a look, see.
No, it's literally just for Vivian and Scatterbug and whatever it was called.
So it's Havoc and their pocket money.
This is a decent bug type though.
Liz and the Aardvark team.
Okay, Havoc team, what have you got to do?
Oh, well, we're finished actually. We've just got to trophy back.
Didn't mean to play that.
Turn your phone off, good sir.
I think that's about it.
Sorry.
Oh, very laid back. Sit and have a cup of coffee while you're waiting, why don't you? But it doesn't
Oliver, he's 8. It will stunt his growth.
What are you up to?
We're increasing our power. We had so many
And don't shake him.
decided to get a bit of speed up before.
Robot ears.
Yeah, you're right. I think that was literally the only bug type. Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell, Carlos. You disappoint me even more. And that's saying a lot.
What's that?
The goddamn it, Gen 6, you disappoint me even more.
Yeah. Gen 7 gave us the Vikavolt line, Cutifly Ribbon Bee, Arachnid, Golisopod. Oh, I love that Pokemon.
There's a cool Pokemon.
Buzzwole and Formosa as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was much better for bug types. Anyway, onto
the Valley. Go on. Oh yes.
Onto the fight. It's happening.
Aardvark spins away quickly. Into space, looking now to again go on the attack.
Why have they put the lights on? Oh.
Both on star control.
I was having a good chance of the lifter, but nope, they went for the fucking...
Yeah, they might have had a chance if they kept the lifter on, you're right. But no. They went for the lance, and they're on the side,
and they lost
and that's it. And that's that. And perhaps the least deserving semi-finalists makes it through. Perhaps. There is an argument for a couple others, but... Do I hear a dog, or is that someone being dragged?
Someone being dragged, probably.
Let's just hear it from you.
So, you've won your heat, you're through to the series semi-finals, you're going to change...
My dog's dead.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. Actually, it was a year lost. It was a year ago yesterday. You put him down.
Yeah.
Nice. Not
Right.
really, but still.
Yes. Yeah. Screw listening to the rest of that. Just pause it.
Yeah.
You could tell how boring this final heat was. We literally were not paying attention.
No.
The only robot that is even vaguely interesting for me was Vercingetorix. You know,
not for the word on front of it.
No, it actually, if it had worked properly, I think it would have been an okay robot. The
I
flipper
wouldn't mind Vercingetorix because at least it lifted. It could lift stuff.
Yeah, it was a decent.
I think it did anyway, or could have.
Other than that, Angel of Darkness, no.
It was there.
Tender Caress, meh. Flirty Skirty, good God. Havoc, it was there. Hardware.
It was weird how Havoc was there, but at the same time, it did okay.
Yeah. That's how just bland. Like, I think this is the worst heat. Even worse than Napalm's heat, even worse than the GBH. At least GBH was a decent robot.
Yeah,
this is definitely the worst heat. And it's just annoying that this is the last heat, because we're on to the semi-finals in the next episode. Do you want to keep watching, or should we stop now?
Hold on, so we got semi-final and
We've got the two
semi-final A and B,
semi-finals, the grand final, the grudge matches,
and then the making.
And then the making of Robot Wars. So we've got 5 more.
I say we stop.
So
we'll see those for next time.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. So we'll stop here. We'll watch
things are slightly.
Yeah, hopefully this has been a fairly boring. It started off quite well.
It did. We had Roblox Heat.
Roblox Heat, which had Onslaught and Kilohertz in. Cassius Heat wasn't great, but at least Cassius, took on the House Robots and tried to make it entertaining. King Buxton's Heat was good.
King Buxton was very good.
Yeah, King Buxton, RoboDoc, All Talk was a good robot as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then GBH's Heat, that kind of
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, not very good. Plunderbird's Heat was better than expected.
It was entertaining. It
was entertaining, and the robots were not as terrible as people remember them to be, I don't think.
Or to Series 2 standards, anyway.
But then, this last heat was just so...
It was boring.
I think boring is being kind. I literally just...
Dull.
I mean, I know we were making a joke about talking about Pokemon. Like, I literally wanted to do that in that episode.
We didn't talk about Gen 1, 2, or 8 starters. I mean, bug types.
I know. Well, we're probably not going to need to in the next episodes because the semi-finals are better. Then the grand finals is pretty good. And then the grudge matches are quite funny, at least. And
there's a lot of entertaining stuff in that one.
Yeah, and then the making of Robot Wars is an interesting look into it anyway. And then after that, we're finally done with Series 2. So, yeah, this has probably been the worst stream of the 3 so far, but it's going to get better. It's going to get better. I think this is the last of the seriously really bad stuff.
I just want to know, what is anything from Series 1 worse than this heat? Because lightweights were at least entertaining.
The lightweights were entertaining. Body Hammer's heat wasn't terrible.
Body Hammer's had good fights, surprisingly.
Robot the Bruce, their fights were okay.
That was actually Robot the Bruce's heat.
I wouldn't say it was terrible. It was an interesting heat at least because it had the birth of chaos technically. Heat B was Recyclops and Mortis, so that was a good heat. Heat A had Roadblock, Killatron, Nemesis.
Tracy's heat, ignoring the grand final battle.
Yeah, but Tracy's heat wasn't terrible.
It got better.
It got better towards. It started off bad, but it got better towards the end. The reality
woke up. She had a coffee.
Yeah, once Tracy woke up, she was doing all right.
I
honestly think this might be the worst episode of Robot Wars. I mean, there are some episodes later on that do have some bad things happen, but at least it's not. At least it's not so mind-numbing that you have to look away.
I'd argue there's stuff in Series 3 that are more than actually even Series 4, maybe even Series 5. Thinking about it.
Possibly.
Yeah, definitely Series 5. I just remember the heat.
Yes, you might. Yeah, but I think
there's an entertaining fight here.
As a collective, I would still say this is probably, the worst.
The worst. Yeah, I'm with you. At the moment, we still got how many more seasons? Actually, Series 9 is boring in my opinion. Series 9 as a whole.
Series 9 wasn't terrible, but the round robin system was starting to be a bit meh. Because it was just everyone was damaging each other so bad that they couldn't repair each other in time, and we got lackluster fights because of it. And because of the expectation was higher back then as well. It was just yeah. Series 8 was great. Series 10 was good. But yeah, that's a long way ahead. Like both in terms of how long we're going to take to get there, and also in terms of how long we are from there in terms of years.
True.
But yeah, this has probably I am aware this has not been the highlight of our reaction videos, but it's going to get better. It will get better. Series 3, there are a couple of duds, but mostly it's good stuff. And we do see some absolute legends debut in Series 3. So that'll be good.
But we've got to wait for that.
Yes, we've still got to do the semi-finals, the grand final, the grudge match special, and the making of Robot Wars. That's what we will be doing in the next stream. Who knows? Maybe if we're nice, maybe we can slip a
do the heat. Oh, do we have to do Heat A of Series 3?
It's not. Hey, it's not a terrible heat. It's not terrible. Without spoiling anything, there are worse heats than Heat A. And
sure, I guess some of the robots in Heat A are not bad.
Some of the robots in Heat A are quite interesting. So yeah, maybe we'll do the rest of Series 2. We might just get an episode of Heat A of Series 3 in, just to whet your appetite as well, to see how the whole system changes. But for now, I think we are going to have to end it there. It has been a bit one of the slower streams, as I said, but I'm glad I hope you enjoyed it, even so. And I hope you enjoyed us talking about bug-type Pokemon as well. We have our other interests. Yes.
That's the best part. That's been the best part so far. Talking about
pretty much. No, like I said, like the first 3 heats weren't bad, but it just progressively dropped off, sadly. So, yeah. But yeah, we're going to end it there. So, on behalf of Lightshock and on behalf of Smidsy, we thank you very much for watching and staying with us. And yeah, we will see you next time, and we will get Season 2 done and dusted, and then we can move away from the trials and the gauntlets. Admittedly, they have been
mini games.
Yeah, admittedly they have been kind of the better parts of Series 2, but that should change as well. So
hopefully,
yes, hopefully. But until next time, we will see you. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Ta-ra for now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello.